Yup. Yes. We do this. We still do this. You thought we stopped for the playoffs? No, we still do this. AFC Championship game. Where would you rather be? Where would you rather be? Yes, we are here. Yes, this is tea time. Let me check the game because it is starting very, very soon. I'm going to keep my eyes on this, but let me introduce you to where you are at. If this is the first time you find yourself tuning in, first of all, I'm sorry. Second of all, you're welcome. Second of all, thank you. Well, third of all, thank you for being here, because what we have going on is something very special, something that's been going on the entirety of this NFL season, the entirety of the NFL playoffs, and we find ourselves with just 3 NFL games left this season. It's a bittersweet moment because it's all built up to this point. We got Championship Sunday on our hands, but also sad because there's only 3 games of football left. Man, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit antsy. I'm a little bit of everything right now. I'm a little bit of everything. What this is, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm thinking about the game already. This shit right here, this is tea time. And I'm your host, Tony Murr. And usually this is all inclusive. Usually I'll say something like, if you're a fan of breakfast for dinner, if you're a fan of pancakes in the morning, if you're a fan of having your coffee black, if you're a fan of having your coffee with cream and sugar, if you're a fan of the Seattle Seahawks, if you're a fan of the Denver Broncos, no. The only people that I want with me right now are New England Patriot fans, because that's what I am, and that's where our heart and soul lie today. We have the most unlikely season going on right here. Well, let me back up because I'm getting into the game. I'm getting into the game when I haven't properly introduced what this is. But only if you are a New England Patriots fan, only if you're rooting to see the New England Patriots return to the Super Bowl, then you are officially teed up around here. We got the Patriots going against the Denver Broncos at Empower Stadium, Mile High Stadium in Denver. I am a New England Patriots fan, so the only thing that we are rooting for today is the New England Patriots to move on. Yes, there's a 3.5 point spread. Yes, it started out with 5.5, went all the way down to 3.5. People are convincing themselves that Jarrett Stidham is not that bad of a backup. That's for us to determine. This game's about to start. What tea time is, it's an alternate broadcast. Think of the Manning cast for Monday Night Football, but more handsome, more reimagined, and more entertaining. What you do is on the side, on your laptop, on your computer, on your iPad, on your tablet, on your phone, you got tea time going, and then on your main screen, your big screen, how you typically would watch it, you're watching the game right now. You're watching the AFC Championship. The only difference is you're allowing me to broadcast the game for you. I'm replacing Joe Buck. I'm replacing Troy Aikman. I'm replacing Tony Romo. And aren't we all sick of that asshole already? Tony, I got love for you, buddy. There's a lot of hate going out there for you. I love you. I love you. So let's not get it twisted. Let's get the chat back where it belongs, right here. Woo, man, I'm so excited. So what I'm doing is I'm bringing this game to you right here. And we are starting right now. We're ready to kick this thing off. I'm going to have a live scoreboard up in a matter of minutes, and then you can truly follow everything that I got going on. You'll know exactly where I'm at in the game. Patriots kick the ball off to Denver to start this off. Let's go. Let's go. Jarrett Stidham, let's see what he's got. I don't think he's got much, but people are convincing us that he's not that bad. The former New England Patriot. Bo Nix goes down with a mysterious ankle injury. Riley, Mike O'Brien, Mac, welcome. Welcome. All right, so let's get the scoreboard up. Of course, you got to run the ball off at first, and that's a gain of 1. That's pretty much nothing going on right there. Oh, it takes away the scoreboard right when I needed it. Okay, let's wait a sec, though.
We know he can throw a football. That's goddamn right, Tony. We sure hope he can. Speed up his clock. That's what Nate says. Let's get pressure on him. Take away his first read. That's what Nate Seed would say about this game. And they're handing the ball off again. They don't trust this asshole. They're just handing the ball off. Yep, that's timed up nicely. Let's get this going. We got boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Together. There we go. We're teed up. We're officially teed up. We got the game synced up with the scoreboard. Now you can fully tee time. Let's get into this game right here. Let's get into this game. We got 39 coming up. Stidham dropping back. He's looking to the right. Oh, and he's got a hand on him. It's not looking good. We're sending pressure early on this asshole. That's exactly what we got to do. Speed him up. He's a backup for a reason. He's hoping that something's going on back there. Maybe it's a flag. Maybe they're going to let you replay that down. I don't think so. Milton Williams and number 91 ponder with the pressure. Nothing to ponder with that one. We just know that we're going after the quarterback. What a first. Oh, yes. Oh, this is exciting. This is exciting. All right, we're punting the ball off already. Pat's set to receive. That looked like it froze for a second. He punts it off. Deep punt, good punt, a bit of a coffin corner right there. Where'd that get placed out? Are we talking about the 5 yard? No, okay, he keeps moving it up, About the 8 yard line. That was a great punt. If the Texans, I'm still thinking about the Texans. If the Broncos could take anything from that first drive, it's that maybe our punter will have a good day. Maybe they'll put them in bad field position because the offense was not looking good to start out. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised Sean Payton didn't have anything else dialed up for that first one. Maybe that was a lulling into a sense of security. He didn't want us to think too much of them. And it's like a kind of like a rope-a-dope. It's a sandbagger strategy out of Sean Payton. All right. May under center. Stevenson in the backfield. We're handing them off. That's fine. Great gain. Running forward. Head down. He's been playing some great football. Questionably the best football of his career the second half of the season. He went down with an injury. He came back motivated and healthy, looking trim. He runs hard, too. Put him in between the tackles, Ramondre. I'm sorry, Riley. It's just like you got to pick and choose your spots, man. You got to pick and choose your spots. Obviously, got to do the Pats game as a Pats fan, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see what the future entails, you know? 2nd and 5. Hand the ball off to him again. And we are. Ramondre with the give. He gets stopped at the line of scrimmage there. We're looking at it 3rd and 5. Okay, 3rd and 5. There's been some statistics going out there. Some strange statistics around Drake May in 3rd and 6. Where he has the lowest completion percentage, I believe, out of all the quarterbacks within the last 2 seasons on a 3rd and 6. So right now, he's in a 3rd and 4. We're not in jeopardy. Completely. All right, let's get Drake May in the shotgun. Perfect. We got to get Diggs with the slant route. If I'm playing Madden right now, which I did the AFC Championship game in Madden earlier this week, you give the ball to Diggs with a slant. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Oh, they look for him and almost gets picked. It was completely covered. They have that sniffed out. You know, if I'm at home saying Diggs slant, they are thinking that as well. They knew that was coming right off the bat. 2 3 and outs. Oh my God, they were sitting on that. Two of their other defenders were sitting on that. And honestly, good on Diggs. I think he just stopped an interception from happening. He got his hand in there and stopped the interception. All right, here we go. He's ready to punt it. Get really excited for that punt. 2 punts to start off. Wow, no fair catch right there. But It's a field position battle early in this one. Only 3 minutes in, we've seen 2 punts and 2 possessions. And that was basically like the Broncos moving the ball 20 yards forward on their first drive just because of the exchange of punts. They have better field position now. Is that the type of game that they're looking to play? All right, so I need to get situated with what I'm going to be doing in between the commercials. We got the game predictions. Yeah, let's talk about what I expect out of this game. So we were 5.5-point favorites. Well, let's go back even farther than that. AFC Champions or AFC Divisional round, Broncos versus Bills. One of the best playoff games of recent memory. It was back and forth. It was going all the way down to the wire. You hate that it was decided by the referees, whether you think it was a good call or not. The referees played the biggest part in the decision of that game. And the Broncos came out victorious. What the strange thing was that Bo Nix came down with an injury during that game, and it was weird to see, like, when did he sustain that injury? When did that happen? They said it was like the second to last play, and he walked off hobbling off. A broken ankle, it's kind of hard to walk on that thing. And for them to so readily say that right after the game, Bo Nix broke his ankle, he's going to get season-ending surgery, and we got Stidham playing next week. That was all decided within an hour of the game ending. It was all strange. I've really never seen anything like that. So where there's predictive lines, there's predictive markets, and I didn't really know that was a thing. Hold on, is this a little bit off skew? No, it's not. So what actually is it? Okay, sorry. So there's prediction or there's look ahead lines. There's hypothetical lines. If this team wins, then this is going to be the spread. It was going to be a 3.5-point spread, -3.5 for Denver at home against New England. Switches all the way to -5.5 for the Patriots. So the Broncos go to favorites to underdogs at home with the switch of that quarterback. So they're saying that Bo Nix is worth essentially 8 points for the Broncos, and people were saying maybe not. My bold prediction going into this game was that Bo Nix and Jarrett Stidham, people were going to leave this game saying that there's not that big of a difference between Jarrett Stidham and Bo Nix. I think Sean Payton is the straw that stirs the drink in Denver. I think everything goes off of him. Bo Nix is an okay quarterback. He's not the quarterback of the caliber that he's playing at, he was playing at. It was all because of Sean Payton. Tommy, thanks, bro. This was from Emma. Stidham trying to step up. He's looking. He's under pressure. He's rolling out. He's a little bit hesitant to throw. He's got someone on the sidelines. We got a hat down. Is that a penalty? I thought a ref threw a hat somehow. I don't know why he would throw a hat. Was he just that excited? Woohoo! Yahoo! Just throwing the hat everywhere. Riley, I keep going back and forth on that game. The Seahawks are a better team, but I think the Rams have Sam Darnold's number. I think it's gonna be Rams. I think it's gonna be Rams Patriots. Oh, we got pass interference on the offense. It's going back. There we go. Gibbons with the. Oh, okay, that's why they threw the hat, because he went out of bounds and then he was the first player to touch the ball. You cannot do that, RJ. No way, Harvey. 2nd and 10. Good field position for the Broncos. They're almost into New England territory just based off a punt battle back and forth. Stidham making a call at the line of scrimmage. He's solo in the backfield right now in the shotgun. Oh, looked like a good jump from the Pats. Quick pass out there. He looks nervous. He looks nervous. He can't even get himself to throw. Oh, he's smiling. He's smiling. I don't know if that's good or bad right now. Oh, and the receiver was putting his chest up saying that was on me. Thanks, Riley. This is courtesy of my brother's girlfriend, Emma. She gave me this hat for Christmas. Tea time. Let me hear from the chat. If there was a Tea Time store, would you buy Tea Time merch? Stidham, he's back in the shotgun for 3rd and 10. Hasn't completed a pass and looked nervous during all of his pass attempts. Here he goes back in the shotgun. Way more time than usual. He's going deep downfield. He's got someone open. Oh, he's got him downfield. That's Mims. Oh, he threw a great deep ball right there. That's a little scary. Who got roasted? It's Gonzalez. Gonzalez got roasted on that. That's unlikely. That's not usually happening to our guy. He ran right past him. He was kind of just sitting in that zone. If that was a little, he underthrew that a little bit. If that was an on the money throw, that was a touchdown. God, okay, there it is. I'm officially scared. Look, he's like, let's go, we got something. He couldn't even throw a screen pass. Who are we paying attention to? Is that the girlfriend? Is that the girlfriend? Oh my God, nice job on you, Stidham, with the white coat. I think Mims is down with an injury right now. I'm writing down segments for us to go. All right, we got 1st and goal for the Broncos. They're at the 7-yard line after a good deep ball from Stidham. They're going to be pitching this to the right, I bet. No, it's a little cross action. Great play. Great play behind the line of scrimmage. Good play by this guy even getting back to the line of scrimmage. We had that play sniffed out. And there's our Studley defensive end, Chase on. Having a great season for himself. Yeah, that's great right there. Oh, look, oh my God, he missed the first tackle, got back up to make the second one. Great play right there. We got Sean Payton in the fruity beanie with the little pom-pom on his head. Some say you can't win an NFL game coaching if you got a pom-pom on your head. Let's see if that's going to be true. We're handing the ball off again. No, it's a fake. He's got someone open. It's Cortland Sutton. Easy touchdown. Are we in trouble? Are we in trouble with Stidham? This is exactly what we were afraid of. Great play action right there. Everyone bit on that play fake, including myself. Everyone thought that was going to the running back, and that was back. It was at Gonzalez again. It was. Look, completely bites on it. Oh, and then he gets lost. It wasn't completely on him. Looked like 21 had something to do with that coverage. There's Cortland Sutton with the touchdown. Oh, God. 7-0 already. This is awful. I'm officially nervous. What the fuck? Oh God, what the fuck was that? And like, and that's what I'm saying. And that Bo Nix didn't look too happy right there. But that's what I'm saying with a little bit of the rope-a-dope, where let's come out like really sleepy on this first one. Let's run the ball a couple times for no yards. They're going to be expecting us to run. Let's roll Stidham out when he's under pressure. Let's make him look a little bit like that, and then we set the tone, because I think we were all expecting run right there. We're not expecting Stidham to be throwing it that much. The defense collapsed. Defense went forward. Easy touchdown pass. So what I was saying, I want to get back to my prediction. So where I left off was, once Stidham was going to be the starting quarterback after Bo Nix with the ankle injury, everything flipped. Pats went from underdogs to favorites, and everyone's saying that it's going to be a rout. Patriots' easiest route to the Super Bowl. They haven't played anyone good. They're playing all shitty quarterbacks, blah, blah, blah. This Denver team was the number 1 team in football. They had the best record. And even though their starting quarterback went down, he's not someone that I would expect, or he's not someone that I regard as one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He's top half, but he's probably between 10 and 15. I don't think he's top 10. So when you get Stidham in there and you know, okay, we have a decent offense, we got a great defense, we're at home at a tough place to play in Denver. This is like, I still think they should have been favorites in the game, maybe. But everyone was already saying that the Patriots, this is going to be an easy win, easiest route to the Super Bowl that you've ever seen, biggest choke job if they don't win this, blah, blah, blah. And I don't think that's really the case. And now the pressure flipped where I was just listening to this before I went on to the stream was the pressure flipped where we were playing with house money. No one was expecting us to win these games. No one was expecting us to go this far in the playoffs. And now it flipped where it's like we're supposedly a good. I mean, we're in the fucking AFC Championship. Of course, we're on. Oh, I love this commercial. Yup. No. But we're in the AFC Championship game. We're a good team, but everyone's still questioning that because we've had an easy schedule. We played a horrible CJ Stroud last week. We played a hurt Chargers team the week before, and now we're going against Denver. And I think what everyone was expecting us to win, easiest route to the Super Bowl. But as the week goes on, this always happens between the last game and the next game, between playoff games. There's no football. There's so much time to talk about it. All these talking heads, they'll get you excited. They'll get you thinking the Broncos can maybe win this game. Stidham's actually not that bad, and everyone's coming up with the case of why the Broncos could actually win or keep this close. And then you start believing that narrative as well. So as this game, at first when I heard that Stidham was going in there, I'm thinking automatic victory. Then on the other side, by the end of the week, those my thoughts on like Sunday or Monday. My thoughts by Friday, Saturday, and today is we have a tough game ahead of us. We're already down 7-0. Let's see if we can come back. Man, can he coach, Mike Vrabel. And we got a little graphic to show you. 8-0 on the road. And we got this road game ahead of us. All right, Drake May in the shotgun. Players to his left and right. He's got time to throw. A little quick, easy throw to Stephon Diggs. That's what we need. Let's get his feet under him. Let's get a little confidence going in the right direction and go. And that's someone that you could throw to with all the confidence in the world, Diggs. Fucking love that guy. Let's play ball. Oh, look at Denver's ready. This guy with the poncho and the ski goggles. They're ready to go. Was there no snow in Denver? Everywhere else is getting hit. We're handing the ball off. Stevenson, he's looking for yards. He's looking for the first. Great tackle right there by 57. Stopped just short of the line to gain. Wouldn't mind giving it back to him. Also, we got Mac Hollins back in there after missing weeks with a abdomen injury, a core injury. Look at Hollins. He's getting everyone pumped up too. I'm not sure if everyone saw that video of him going into the stadium. He had like beer bottles on his fingers and he was clanging them up together and like saying some sort of weird chant. I don't know if it was from something. He came up with it himself. It was very strange. But I like it. All right, we're handing the ball off again. I'm not mad. Did he get enough for a first? I think he did. Yeah, that's a first down. Let's keep it moving. Maybe not the best spot that they're giving him. Yeah, that's a first down, Stevenson. Tonga. I love me some Tonga, fullback. All right, we're in a good spot on the field right now. First down, looking to make our way into Denver territory for the first time today. Encroaching on the halfway point in the first quarter. We're faking the handoff, a little screen pass to Diggs. He bounces off the first tackle, goes down. We're really looking Diggs. We're looking Diggs early. They snuffed that out. Wide receiver screen, that is a Josh McDaniels special. Hardly works. Hardly works. I do not like us going to that. Second and 12. Clock's running. Let's get 5 right here. We don't need 12. Let's get 5. I bet they throw a deep pass. I think he's going to throw a ball more than 20 yards downfield. Just gets it off. Great. Yep, there we go. We're throwing it deep along the sideline. Who's got it? Oh, we were looking for Booty. Great coverage by Surtain. And really, you can't test him like that. That's one of the best, if not the best corner in the league. And that's chicken nuggets to him. He's eating that up. That didn't have a shot. And if I'm predicting these plays, if I'm sitting here streaming in Tea Time Studios and saying we're throwing the ball more than 20 yards downfield, what's Denver thinking? You think they would think the same thing? It's a lot of predictability right now. As McDaniel's a double agent, former head coach of the Broncos, does he still have some affinity for them, or is this a revenge game? 3rd and 12, I hate being in this spot. Oh, a lot of pressure. He gets hit. Diggs going over the middle, gain of nothing right there. Be okay. Be okay. Looked like he bent up his knee weird on that. That was another situation. There was pressure coming from May's blind side. He has not been seeing that at all. Look at this get off. Absolutely blows by Will Campbell. Doesn't even get a hand on him. That was just a good get off right there. Look, big hit. Oh, not even a big hit. I mean, I hate that you can't make that a big hit. I hate that you can't bring him down because it's going to be a penalty. All right, we're punting the ball again, and we're in a shitty spot. We're in a really shitty spot. At least we get to pin him a little bit. Terrible punt. Awful punt. That was a 30-yard punt. What the fuck was that? Oh, God, man. Oh, he's smiling. He's feeling confident. Exactly where we don't want to be. What the hell's going on? The offense is not, we're not moving with any sort of momentum right now. We need a couple momentum plays. All right, so what we did, if you are a T-timer, what we did was what we've been doing actually for the whole NFL playoffs is leading up to the weekend of games, I've been playing Madden games. I was basically recreating the matchups of each weekend on Madden so we could gain insight, do a little research, and see what's going to happen within each game. And we did that for the AFC Championships this game. And I want to show you the picks that we got from what I've been coining as the Madden Prophecy. Midas 22. Preparation H. If you didn't get the references, those are all from Austin Powers. Preparation H feels real good on the whole. Come on now. One of the best comedy movies out there. All right, let me pull this up. Here we go. All right, let's do the window capture. Boom. Whoa. Let me make that a little bit smaller now. That's a little bit too large. That's still a little bit too large. Perfect. Okay. So for the window capture, for the Madden Prophecy, I played the AFC and the NFC Championships on Madden, and we were gaining insight as to what's going to happen in this game based off the Madden plays. Only 3 plays for this first one. Stevenson touchdown, plus 125. Troutman touchdown on the Broncos. He's a tight end that you don't really see too much action out of. He had 2 touchdowns in that game, though. So I got him for a touchdown plus 1,100. And Pat Bryant over 31.5 receiving yards. Those are my picks for this game. The final score of that game was 36-34 Patriots. I just didn't have the heart to include Broncos plus what it was, 5.5 at the time. I didn't have the heart to put that on my card as a Patriots fan. But if you were a T-timer listening, you might want to put that on there and still have your opportunity to bet on the Broncos right now if you'd like. Just me, that's not what I'm going with. All right, we're going back to this game. All right, Broncos starting at their 23-yard line. We got a handoff going, I bet. 48's the Mike Stidham says, it's quiet enough for me to hear it in Denver. They hand the ball off, misses the first tackle in the backfield. Good piece of running by Harvey right there. Gain of 9. Could have been a loss. Evades the first tackler and gets enough for 9 yards. Let's look that. Oh wait, we're going to the last drive. I kind of wanted a replay of that first run. Yeah, we get it. It was a nice throw. And see, now that we know Stidham can throw the ball, we can't apply as much pressure. We can't be as ready for the run, and they can run it a little bit more. Yeah, there's Troutman right there in motion. Tony says they're utilizing the motion to trip us up. We got a fake handoff. Stidham rolling to the right. Wants an easy throw. He's got it. That's a first down. He had him open the whole time. I don't know why we didn't close the gap. He was open at first. Took enough time to make sure that he was open. Still made the throw. That was Pat Bryant II. If you're following the Madden prophecy, and there's not T times bets, no, because I'm not putting anything Denver related on there. Just the Madden prophecy, pure research, pure data, pure analysis over on his yards. All right, 1st and 10 now. Stidham's in the shotgun. 19 in motion. No, that's 81. Oh no, fakes the handoff and he's running it. Runs it for about 8 or 9 yards. No one even close to him. And this is what I'm talking about. Where Sean Payton, this is a Sean Payton legacy game. Your starting quarterback, the guy that brought you to the #1 seed in the AFC Championship, he goes down. It's time to coach a hell of a game with the backup. Let's do things that no one would expect. And there's Stidham gaining 8 or 9 yards with the point. You didn't get a first down, buddy. So let's calm down. All right, he's handing the ball off to Harvey. He bowls his way forward, working hard. He was just short of the line to gain, I think. I think we're looking at a 3rd and inches right here. Mile High believes in Steady. Look at that picture of him. I mean, that's cool. There was a lot of belief in the locker room. People were asking, the guys were asking about Steady. The fact that he has a nickname is huge, honestly. When you just look at just that mere fact that they call him something short, you have to earn a nickname like that. Like, that's a cool nickname. So the fact that people were calling him Steady, we got a handoff, and now we're looking at him to run the ball. There was one player that stayed on him thinking that he still had the ball. So they're kind of confusing us with these calls and these play fakes at the moment. But what I was saying was, in between this game and the last game, when they knew Stidham was starting, they were asking a lot of teammates about him. And a lot of times when they talk about a backup quarterback, they kind of keep it hush-hush. They say very Bill Belichick-isms where it's like, we'll play with whoever's in there. Who's down? Oh, the captain of our defense. Spillane is down right now with his helmet off. Look how many people are in that stadium. It's incredible. That's going to be a real big blow if he goes down. Things are not going our way early. But what I was saying was that, when people are talking about a backup quarterback, the teammates, a lot of times, it's like, we'll play with anyone in there. We got a lot of belief in our guy. He's still good. We saw him in camp. They were going to that extra degree in Denver. I didn't know if it was a tactic to, throw people off and say that, hey, this guy's better than you think, or we want you to think that way. No, they were, singing his praises, saying that Steady can come in here and do everything that Bo Nix can. And they were calling him Steady. That's the difference. That's what makes me scared, is that they're calling him Steady. And right now, the type of fakes that they're playing, and we never seen them with a offense that was manned by Stidham. It's confusing the Patriots defense right now. We're on their heels, and they're on the offensive while they have the ball. It's not a good combo. We'll go back to the Madden prophecy for 1 second. No. Yeah, there we go. So these are the plays for the second game. If you want to get these down, if you want to follow along. Seahawks -2.5. Almost saying that they're going to win it. They won big in the Madden game. Over 46.5. There were so many points. Kenneth Walker over 85.5 rushing yards. He ran for 200 in the game. Kyron Williams over 13.5 receiving yards. AJ Barner over 3.5 grabs. Sam Darnold and Matt Stafford both to throw at least 2 touchdown passes. Parlay that, that's plus 187. You'd almost want better odds on that, but that's how much they think. That the fact that let me say this: the fact that this parlay is only plus 187 and the over is only 46.5, it goes to show that this isn't going to be an over game. This is definitely going to be an over game. That should be your largest bet of the day. That's the one that I feel the best about. All right, let me get my water. Oh, this Spillane going out. I hate his eye black. He looks so weird. All right, here we go. Stidham in the shotgun, 45-yard line. Handing it off. We meet him at the line of scrimmage as we have been. Great game tackling right there. This 31 Woodson with the tackle, our rookie. So we've been able to sniff out the run for the most part. Wow. Spillane is the grandson of the Heisman winner from 73 years ago, and it's a Stidham pass. He had it in the hands. Cortland Sutton, if you watch some of these Denver games, he drops the ball a lot. In that first game that they played, it was against Buffalo. He was dropping the ball a lot. He had him right there. He got enough space. He wasn't expecting the ball to come out right there. It didn't seem like he was ready for it. That's a catch that you got to catch. That's a pass that you got to catch though. Mm-hmm. All right, we're punting the ball, or Denver is rather, not we, not me, not I. The fake catch out of the back of the end zone. Okay. All right, we need the ball back. That's perfect. Protein refreshers at Dunkin' Donuts. So I like to think of myself somewhat as like I'm not someone that's following all the things that I say, but when I see bullshit out there in terms of the health spectrum, that's when I feel like I gotta tell you all. Dunkin' protein refreshers. This is one of the main things that I've been preaching when I see these commercials that they tout during football games is protein, protein, protein. Everyone thinks protein equals health. Just because it has protein in it does not mean it's healthy. If you're drinking a fucking sugary drink from Dunkin' Donuts that's orange, pink, or red, I don't think it's gonna be good for you. Just because it's got 30 grams of protein. And also, if you're a fat ass and you're not working out, how about you have protein with some steak or some chicken? Sorry, I went too far with the fat ass thing. But there's Travion Henderson with the run. Gain of about 4 yards right there. We'll take that. Wow, okay. Spillane headed into the locker room. I like that. Vrabel got the offense together after two first punts. Oh my god! And then Drake May goes down with the sack. Held the ball for too long. Got tackled. Thought he could evade that tackler with the stiff arm. You ain't like that, Drake. I don't think you got that. You got that type of strength, my boy. Yeah, we were looking for Hunter right there. There was nothing open. There was nothing open. I'd like to see that throw go out of bounds. Oh, a little bit of a face mask, a little bit of a horse collar too. Drake May was looking for the call. He looked at the ref after. All right, we got a 3rd and 15. We're going to have to punt again. Drake May's got time. Looking for a little short pass to Stevenson. It's not on the money. 3 possessions, 3 punts for the Patriots in this first quarter. Looking like this is going to be the score at the end of the first quarter, 7-0. Oh, Lord. I mean, this is not good. This is not good. All right, we got B. Behringer with another punt. Yeah, 44 was as long. All right, we need a big boot here. We need a huge boot. It looks like, I mean, they got a good field position. Great tackle right there by Schooler. And he erupts like an ape. What a tackle. And maybe even better celebration. I mean, this is what we do in New England. We overpay a great special teamer, but he always makes the play. He always makes those type of plays. What a piece of tackling right there. You know what I can do? Let's go to my playoff bracket. Let's go to my playoff bracket. Let's see how we're doing here. Also, that box score. I always like an ESPN box score. Hate to shout out ESPN because they've taken my fans away. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, you can't have one without the other if you ask me. 47% on the bracket. All right, sorry. Let me do a little window capture again. So you can see here, Anthony Marullo in 6th place out of 11. You can't see the 11th, but they had the Eagles. So these guys are all eliminated down here. These ones, even though they had a lot of points to start off, they had the Bills. That's not going to happen. Basically, if you pick the Super Bowl winner correctly, you're probably going to win the bracket. And if the Rams win, obviously, B. Marsh is going to win up there. Pats win, Kev wins. I'm out. Patriots down here, so I can't surpass him. We got 3 Rams, 2 Patriots, 1 Seahawk. No one with the Broncos. No one with the Broncos. So let's take a look closer at my bracket. So we'll start with the wild card. I had the Steelers. I had the Jags. That was a coin flip. I had the Pats. 1 for 3, 2 for 4, 3 for 5, 4 for 6. 4 for 6 on wild card weekend. And then I had the Bears beating the Rams. That was also a coin flip. That could have went either way. Rams win, and I also had San Fran over Seattle. So I had all those matchups correct, but not the right winners. So this was 49ers Bears that I had. I had the 49ers going to the Super Bowl. Over here, I did have the Pats beating the Texans. I had Denver beating, would have been Pittsburgh, but it was the Bills. So I had this correct. I had the AFC Championship correct. All right, going back to the game. Denver back with the ball. Handing the ball off to Jaleel McLaughlin. That was a combination, an amalgamation of his first name and his last name, McGill, where it's Jaleel McLaughlin. Okay, time winding down in the first. There's going to be one more play before the end of this first quarter, most likely. So Davis Webb, he says that there's going to be he's the quarterback's coach and looks like somewhat of a play caller on offense. He tells Stidham, you're going to make mistakes. It's just a matter if you bounce back. They're looking for a quick pass to Ingram. That's enough for a first down, it looks like. Quick pass to Ingram. Get him out in space. First down. Clock winding down. That is the end of the first quarter in Denver. 7-0 Denver. Not a good outcome. If you're a Patriots fan, I am more than just nervous. Riley already knows what we're doing. It's a horse race. For those that don't know, if you're watching right now, it's a number between 1 and 6. You pick a number between 1 and 6 like the sides of a die. First come, first serve. So Riley already has the 6th spot. Then that corresponds to a horse on this horse track. Every time your number gets rolled, your horse route moves up 1 until you get to the finish line. First person to get to the finish line wins, as most races work. And then if you win you get onto the horse race leaderboard. If you get onto the horse race leaderboard and you have the most horse race wins at the end of a month, you get a giveaway. What we're giving away this month, it's a $25 bet on the Super Bowl out of Tea Time's pockets for you. It could be a long shot parlay. It could be just someone to win. And it's going to be placed right at the end of January going into February when the Super Bowl is. So we got Riley with the 6. Anyone want to go against him? We got Riley in the chat with the 6. Do we have any other takers? I'm getting the board set up. Let's go. No, because I'll do some more horse races this week. So, I mean, the majority, this is going to decide a lot, Riley, I'd say. This day is going to decide a lot. So, if you don't, we got some people that are close to you. We might have to have a couple extra point horse races. Also, if you're not, it looks like you're the only one in the chat right now, Riley. I want you to pick someone on the horse race leaderboard to go up against. You'll get the evens, they'll get the odds. Oh. All right, we got Tony Murr Jr. He wants the odd horses. We got Riley with the evens. Let's go. 3, there we go. Tony Murr Jr. getting off to the races. Okay. And then we got 1. All right, another one for him. Come on. And there's a 2. Okay, that's Riley. 1, 2, 3 out of the gates. And there's a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we get a 5 and a 6? Can we get a 5 and a 6? There's a 6 right there. Oh my God, there's a 6. It's Riley. And there's a 5. I love when that happens. Right down the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's a 3. Okay, we got the 3, and that's odd. And that's odd. No, we got the 1. All right, so we got... Oh, wait, we got people coming in. We got a 5. We get a 5 right there. So I'll let it go. It's early on. We got Riley with the 6. We'll give Michael Bryan the 4, and we'll give Nate the 5. Let's go. There's a 5. Nate there with the 5. He picked the right horse. Right horse at the right time. There's 6, Riley. There you go, buddy. And there's a 3. Okay, no one's in the 3. No one's in the 3. Let's go. And there's a 1. No one's in the 1, but we still move it up. And this horse race track needs a makeover. You can't even see the 6. There's 5 again. Nate Seed with the moves. He's making all the right moves. It's a 4. Oh, no, it's a 4 right there. Mikey O'Brien, he's moving up. Okay, we got 4, 5, 6. Obi, Nate. There's another one for him. Obi, Nate, and Riley. And there's 6. Look at this. We got a 4, 5, 6 bonanza going on. Oh, it's off the board. Just going off the board. It just went off the board again. Come on now. It's off the board again. Jeez, come on. This is getting sloppy. It's a 1. It's a 1. We don't care about a 1. We still move it up. 4, 5, 6 going right now. There's a 3. 3 tied with the 5 for the lead. Those are the odd horses. And there's a 5 again. Nitty Seed moving in the positive direction. Can he get a dub? It's 4. Michael Bryan wants to get involved. He's right behind him. It's a 5 again. Nate Seed. He's moving at an expeditious rate. He's just 2 away from winning this thing. There's the 1. Let me get Nate in the right spot, but there's a 1 right there. There's a 4. Michael Bryan. He never says never. He won't let Nate beat him. He won't let Nate beat him. There's a 2. We forgot there was a 2 in this race, but there he is. And there's a 4 again. 4 and 5. Mike and Nate going back and forth. And there's a 2 again. No one cares about the 2. We want the 4, 5, or the 6. It's another 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's a 1 again. Oh, look at that. There's a 3. The 4 and 5 are stalling out right now, and there's no 6 to be found. There's the 4. There's the 4. Mike O'Brien, he's not going to let Nate beat him. There's no way. He's 1 away from winning. Oh, it's off the board, and it was a 5. Nate could have used that. It's a 1. It's a 1. I mean, come on. It's got to be a 4 or 5 at this point. There's the 6. Don't forget about Riley. He's still in this thing. He still wants it. This is getting sloppier and sloppier with each roll. It's a 4. What a comeback win for Mikey. Late on the horse racetrack. Still picks the right horse. Beats his pal Nady. They're probably duking it out in their apartment right now saying, I wanted to win that horse race. Mikey O'Brien, well done. The 4 gets the win. You move on. Whoop. Whoop. GG's in the chat. GG's in the chat from Mike. All right, let's get the horse race leaderboard. We like to make updates around here. Mike O'Brien, that was his 3rd win. Oh, we could have left him there. GG's in the chat for Mike. All right, Jesus. 2nd and 8. Denver's driving right now. Stidham in the shotgun. He's looking left. He's rolling out left. He's looking for yards. He gets a couple on the ground. Big hit right there by Gibbons. Stidham, I mean, he doesn't want to get hit, it looks like, but he ain't afraid to run. Nothing going on right there. Great coverage. I mean, this game is not going how I expected. Excuse me. 3rd and 6 coming up for Denver. Time running out, or time running down, rather, not out. Stidham in the shotgun. Just gets the play off. He's rolling out to the right. That's where he's been comfortable, outside of the pocket. Enough for a 1st down, just short. We're looking at a 4th and 1 right there. Oh, man, what do you do? I think you go for the points right here. I don't think you go for this. I think you go for 3. Great tackle right there by Marcus Jones. I mean, great piece of running by Stidham, too. Look, he's smiling. He's ready to go. He's feeling loose in this moment. This is his chance to get paid. If he has a somewhat decent game, which he's having right now, I would say more than decent, he's going to get paid. He can maybe get a starting job, or at least get some money as a backup. This is, as a backup quarterback, these are the type of games that you hope and pray for. You didn't play all season. You could step up in the AFC Championship and bring your team to a Super Bowl. You can play in a Super Bowl, and you really have nothing to lose because you're the backup. No one's expecting much out of you. And this is something that can extend your career as well. If you play well in this game, you can keep getting a contract and keep getting paid as a backup. This is what dreams are made of, really. 4th and 1. They only got 2 timeouts. They only got 1 timeout left. They've used 2 timeouts. I don't really remember where the two timeouts were. All right. Oh, they're going for it on 4th. It's picked off. It doesn't matter. It was going to us anyways. Great play. I didn't know that they were going for it. I didn't think they were actually going to go for it. Great pressure right there. Faking the handoff, rolling out to the right. That's what they've been doing. Stidham has not been staying in the pocket. He's been rolling out left. Most of the time rolling out right after the play action fake. Oh, we got a streaming commercial right now. I'm curious about this. Now we get a Mario commercial. Stay on the ship. All right, back to the game. Sorry, fellas, I don't have the litany of segments that I usually do. Wow, we got Mac Hollins reincarnated as a fan with a beard right there. Look at those locks. All right, we got Drake May in the shotgun. He's stepping up. He's under pressure. Evades the sack. Goes right into another one. We're in trouble. Despite what everyone says about easiest path to the Super Bowl ever, it was so easy for the Patriots. This team, the teams that we played against in the playoffs, the Chargers, the Texans, and now the Broncos, those are the three best defenses in the NFL. No one's saying anything about that. It's just how easy it was for us to get here. We're in the AFC Championship game, okay? Now it's time to show something for ourselves. All right, 2nd and 13. Drake May back in the shotgun, stepping back to pass. He's stepping up along the sidelines. Throw. He had someone pop Douglas out of his reach, though. And that's what I'm not liking. We're in 2nd down in long situations. We're going for big plays. Just out of the reach of Douglas right there. Almost think he could have had it, but that's not really his game. That's not really his game, jump ball catches. You get him the ball in space, easy catches, and let him move without the ball. 3rd and 13. This is where I would have liked to get 5 or 6 yards so we have a more manageable 1st down situation. Great play by Campbell right there, stopping Benito. We're throwing. It's a 1st down, Mac Hollins. Welcome back. I like what he does right there. Get the backpack on. We're going for a trip. And it's a 1st down. That's where we start. That's the first destination on the road trip. A 1st down. That's what we needed. 3rd and 13. You step up in the pocket, deliver a strike. Oh, I didn't catch that cleanly either. A little bounce off the hands. Went right through his hands, but back to him. Okay, we'll take that, though. Only our 2nd 1st down in the game compared to Denver's 7. Let's run the ball here. Would have liked it to... Oh, my God. Okay, nice run by Stevenson. Didn't look like we deserved to get any yards on there. Got a few at least. All right, we got Drake May shotgun over the middle pass to Stephon Diggs. I mean, that he's kind of the safety valve right now. When all else fails, when Drake May needs a little binky because he's in his first AFC Championship game, he's getting a little nervous, give him a little Diggs. Give him a little Diggs right there. But hey, everything's going to be all right. Here's your blankie. We'll swallow you up. We'll give you Diggs over the middle for 5 to 7 yards. More than halfway through the second quarter, Denver still just with a 7-0 lead. Okay, here we go. He's stepping up in the pocket. Oh, geez, steps up right into a sack. You didn't have to. He's got a little happy feet back there, but he's been under pressure. And there's been great coverage in the secondary because he has the time to throw. He has enough time to at least get to his first read. It's taken. Where do you go from there? Look, he's another look, and now he's looking to run. Yeah, see, he went a little bit too happy to step up in the pocket right there. They took care of him. They almost want him to try to step up in the pocket because he's going to get tackled. Drake May kind of showing his infancy in the playoffs. He has not been great all playoffs, and now we're going against probably our toughest opponent. All right, let's go. Now I want to show you my playoff lineups. So what we did, or what I did was, hold on, let me find it here. Yeah, this guy, Gary. So what we did was, it was like a little bit of, here we go. So it was basically fantasy. It was basically fantasy football, but you make a roster just with playoff teams. I'll show you what mine was. All right, here we go. So you have to pick at least one player from each team in the playoffs. You can't pick more than 2. And this is who I had right now. So let's take a look at this right here. I have Stafford, who's still going. I had Josh Allen, who did great. Caleb Williams did great as well. A.J. Brown, 1 and done. Devontae Adams still going. Christian Watson, 1 and done. Diggs, he's still going. McMillan, 1 and done. Etienne, 1 and done. McCaffrey, still had a good playoffs. I still got Stevenson. I still got Walker. And I got Lutz. Basically, those are my guys that I got going right now. So I got Broncos. Broncos is Will Lutz. I got Stevenson and Diggs on the Patriots. I got on the Seahawks, I got Kenneth Walker. And then on the Rams, I got Devontae Adams and Matt Stafford. Right now, I'm in 3rd place. I'm in 3rd place out of everyone. This is my first time doing it. It was interesting to do because there's another factor that you got to put in this is even though there's some teams that are like the Seahawks and the Broncos were the number 1 seeds, they're the best teams most likely to go to the Super Bowl in some instances. You might not want to pick them because they could play one game and be done. They had a bye, so they're going to play less games than everyone else, but they're the teams that probably will make it the farthest. A lot of factors that you got to put in, but right now, I did it under the gun too. I had to get it in by a certain time. I did it within an hour of having to get it in, and I'm in 3rd place right now. Winner gets $800, $50 entry. Not bad, right, fellas? You asshole. All right, here we go. Hand the ball off to Harvey. Oh man, we've been tackling him. There's been a few times where we're tackling people behind or at the line of scrimmage, but we're tackling them from behind where they're standing and pushing them forward for yards. All right, Spillane, he's at least back on the sidelines. He went into the locker room. He's got the tinted helmet. I do like that. I would like to see him in the game. Would like him to get back out there. What I think about the Seahawks, I'll let you know after this play, Mike. Stidham, he's in the shotgun. He's looking to pass. He's got the time to. Quick pass to Sutton off the mark. Timing was a little bit off there. We got 3rd and 5. So what I think about the Seahawks is they are probably the most complete team remaining. The only one who's kind of a question mark is their quarterback. And he's proven that they scored 41 points the last time that they played. And he threw for 170 yards and 1 touchdown. So that he could go to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl, not having to do much for his team. I think they're the scariest team, but I do think that the Rams and McVay have Darnold's number. I think they could beat him. That game's such a coin flip. I've gone back and forth, and that's a first down pass by Stidham, not having to do much right there. Pass across the field, and they're doing exactly what they need to. They're doing exactly enough. All the way across, and he's got to go through traffic to get there. You're bobbing and weaving your way, but you can't catch up to the speedy Mims. That's a first down. $135 total yards to 36 total yards. 100-yard difference. We're going to go into the halftime with probably not 100 yards total. Another good gain on first down for them, gain of about 5. They're playing the exact type of game that you want to right now. If you've got a backup quarterback in there, this is the exact game that you were hoping for. All right, we're handing the ball off again to McLaughlin. Great tackle by Chase on, only a gain of 2. 3:30 and some change left in the first half. I feel like this game's going by quickly. Only 7-0 still. Oh, man. Our defense, we're doing okay. We're not doing great. We're doing okay. Sean Payton's giving us the right antidote to what we're giving out right now. He's got an answer for our questions that we're throwing, that we're posing. We want an open response, an open format response, and Payton has at least a 3 to 5 sentence answer. Oh, with the pressure, is that a fumble? Get on the ground. That's got to be us. Keep going. They haven't said anything. Is that a touchdown? He's looking around to see is it a touchdown or not. He tried to throw it. Either way, if that was a pass, that's intentional grounding at the very least. That's intentional grounding at the very least. If we're getting pressure on Stidham, that's changing the game. That is making everything different. What are we looking at? We're still, the Patriots, intentional grounding, yep. It did look like he tried to shovel it out there. It was not a great attempt. Loss of down, 4th down, we love that. Send pressure. He has not been able to answer the pressure. Oh, look, he's got the red flag ready, Vrabel. He wants to throw the flag on this. Can we see this? Oh, wait, he does the pump fake and then looked like he did like a chest pass with a basketball. Ellis again making a play. He's been our guy on defense. He has been our guy. Let's watch this. We got to get a close-up of his hands. Was he trying to push it forward? It looked like a 2-hand pass. I think what he just said out to the field are, what are we supposed to do? Because you haven't made, they didn't make an official call on the field. It seemed like they blew the whistles. All the refs are looking at each other to make a call, and no one did. Yeah, he did I mean, it looked weird, but he did try to pass it. It was just a chest pass with the basketball. Oh, that was close, though. That was really close. I love how Ponder picked that up one-hander, taking it to the crib. Wait, is that our ball now? Wait, that was bad. That didn't look like it was backwards. It's a touchdown? I'm like, what's going on this play? I still don't understand. Wait, so it's our ball, but because they blew it dead? That's fucked up right there. They fucked that up. A quick pass to Booty, though. Okay, we'll take it. If all is well that ends well, we need 7 right here. So they called it a forward pass and that it was intentional grounding, and then they took it back and said that it was actually a backwards pass. It didn't look like it was even backwards. What happened on that play? Stidham fucked up right there, though. Everything was fine and well in the world of Stidham. It was all sunshines and rainbows, and we sent some pressure on him. He makes a bonehead decision. Wouldn't mind running the ball right here. Drake May set back the pass. Yes! QB sneak up the middle. Let's go. Drake May touchdown. Let's do it. A little QB draw. That's the Madden special. Look like you're in a pass. Take it up the middle. All is well that ends well. We got 7 either way. We're right in this game. Right back. Oh, yes. There you go, Drake. First AFC Championship touchdown. Hopefully first of many. Run it right up the gut right there. They were all set up for the pass. We're not expecting the QB draw. That's how you do it right there. That's how you do it, McDaniels. I like that play call. See, I don't know what the fuck happened with that call, but all's well that ends well. We end up with the ball. His first mistake, Stidham's first mistake, and it was a horrible one. That still looked like it was a forward pass. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. You're live to tape.
Geno Smith, remember, just Geno Smith, QB sneak, baby.
That's the play. I was just saying that's the Madden play.
QB zone. I'm sorry. Dude, I can't. I don't have too many TVs, but I just want to say QB sneak, Geno Smith.
Exactly. You pretend like you're going to pass. You know you're running it up the middle the whole time. Great play call. Great play call by McDaniels.
And you know what we're going to do? We're going to do it again and again and again and again and again and again and again.
What's the key to the rest of this game?
Key to the rest of the game is to stop playing like a bunch of ass fuckers and start actually hitting somebody. Play with violence.
Do you see what happens when we send pressure? You see what happens when we send pressure right there?
Stidham shits his pants like a little 2-year-old baby. Wham, 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 wham. My name is Stidham. Wham, wham, wham. I'm a little bitch.
Oh my god.
Jared, you've got to start throwing away the ball. You're going to capitalize on that. You're going to get some defensive points. And then Drake's going to get some confidence behind him. His O-line's going to step up. We're going to start running it and get to Booty.
Oh my god. You guys should be the halftime show with that analysis.
I think we're getting a divorce.
Why? Because she knows more ball than you?
Yeah, she knows more ball than me.
That was scary. That was scary how much ball she knows.
She's married to the game, not to me no more.
Oh, I mean, you can't. It's almost like you can't hate the player though. You gotta hate the game.
Yep.
We sent pressure up Stidham's ass. He tries to do a basketball chest pass.
He looks like a 14-year-old boy playing against a bunch of grown men.
Yeah, tell him to stop smiling.
All right, I feel better now.
All right, good. All right, the phone lines are open. Feel free to call back.
All right, Geno Smith, Riley.
Nice call. All right, let's go. That was the Faja right there. If you caught, so like we've been saying, I've been doing the Madden simulations going into the week. So Madden simulation of the matchups for the playoffs of the weekend. Not this week, but the week before, I played the Faja in Madden, and that was a classic play where what we were doing in Madden is you drop back to pass, but you're always running it the whole way. That's what Drake May did right there. Drop back, looking like you're gonna pass, look up in the air, do maybe a pump fake, and then you just run it up the middle for 6. Lovely, lovely play. You can tell the Faja was having a few beverages right there. I love what he's cooking with. Who's this person in the sweater next to Kraft? Wait, someone's freaking out right now. It's been a Terry. He's getting lively. He was the honorary captain for the game today. Crafting championships. 39 playoff wins, second most in NFL history. 11 Super Bowl appearances, most in NFL history. 6 Super Bowl titles, tied for the most in NFL history. Can we get the 7th this year? We want to go all the way. All right, we got Stidham in the shotgun. Let's see if he can collect himself after he shat down his leg. Look, he's scared. Send the pressure at him. Oh, send the pressure in this guy's face. He's freaking out. See, pressure versus no pressure right there with those stats. If we're getting pressure on him, a little quick pass over the middle. RJ Harvey first down. Ellis with the tackle. All right, we are at the 2-minute warning. You know what we do at the 2-minute warning on Tea Time. This is the Old Tony Gives It a Go segment. Old Tony Gives It a Go segment. What we do during this segment is I'm going to read a news headline. Just the headline, and it's up for me and you, the chat, to decide what the story's about and maybe answer the appropriate questions as to what it could possibly be pertaining to. Then, when halftime hits, after the halftime horse race, what's going to happen is we read the rest of that story to answer the questions that we had and see if we were right with our predictions. So, I'm on Yahoo right now. I'm going to look for a fun story. Not politics related. There's often a lot about that. Come on. Tony Romo receives warning before AFC Championship game. I don't want that one, but I'm curious. Sorry, I'm still looking for something good. All right, I mean, you got to go with this one. Tony Romo receives warning before AFC Championship game. And really, the quick and simple of it is, what was the warning? What was the warning? People have been up in arms, and there's been a lot of Tony Romo hate since at first it was Tony Romo love, saying he was the best. Now it's Tony Romo, hey, saying he's the worst, and now it's really kicked up a notch. It's been amplified, and I'm curious what the warning was. So if you have a guess as to what the warning would have been, let it be known in the chat. I think it's like be more aware of what's going on. Like, because I think sometimes he was making calls where he didn't know what was happening on the field. Stidham stepping back. He's thrown over the middle. He doesn't have anyone there. No one answers the bell. Stidham at the door. Knock, knock, knock. Ghost house. No one's in there. Jeez, only 38 yards for Drake. Hey, it's 7-7 right now. We have less than 100 yards of offense, but it's 7-7. That's what we got to do. We're sending pressure up Stidham's ass. He doesn't like pressure. Pressure makes diamonds, but pressure makes shit when it comes to Stidham. It makes shit him. He makes him shit him with the pressure. Keep sending it. Look at Barmore. Swims him around like he's a turnstile. Two first-team All-Pros on this offensive line. So they got a lot of good guys on this line, and we've been able to get pressure through them, which is huge. Let's keep it going. 3rd and 18. We called timeout right there. So we had the clock stop. We want the ball back. We want the ball back with some time. Stidham set back to pass. No pressure on him. Throws an easy one over the middle. Ingram trying to make something happen. He's short of the first down. We're looking at a 4th and 5 at the 50-yard line. And the group collectively puts their fist up because they know big stop on 3rd down to get the 4th. Things getting very tight, Tony Romo says. Is that what his warning was? So we want to make sure that you say things are getting tight. We want you to make sexual innuendos throughout the game, throughout the play call, just to see if people start catching on. Can you do that for us, Tony? That's our warning to you. If you don't include sexual innuendos into your game call, then we know you're not freaky enough for CBS. CBS likes to get freaky? Is that what we're getting to? Is that what we're getting out of this? Fourth and 6. We called another timeout. 1 minute 42 seconds left. A lot of time to score at least 3. It looked like no one moves on that right there. No one moves on that punt. Looked like the screen froze. Fair catch at the 10-yard line. 90 yards. About 95 seconds to go 90 yards with 1 timeout in the back pocket. Man of the year. That's cool, man. Look at that. I mean, that's an offensive lineman. And he's got a gut, but that's a type of gut that's like a steel trap. Look at this dude. Garrett Bowles. That is a scary looking dude. What happened to his hairline, though? So it even looked like he was balding. Someone just fucked up his hairline. That looked like a result of a bad haircut. Who did that to you, fam? All right, he's handing the ball off. Stevenson, great run on 1st down. Gaining about 5 yards. We'll take that. Clock continues to run, though. You don't use... Okay, we're not using the timeout, but we got to do things quickly. Yeah, he's like, let's go. We know, Vrabel, we know. Who's this guy on the sidelines with the big beard? It was like a Santa Claus beard, but he was the size of an elf. Drake May back in the shotgun. He's looking left. He wants to throw left over the middle. Hunter Henry drops it. Would have loved that 1st down. We needed that. Needed that catch. All right, 3rd and 5. Let's get it first. Continue the drive. I don't like that play call. We're throwing out to the flat. That looked like me and Madden throwing that play. That had no hope for a first down. Someone was right on him. We're giving it to a guy that doesn't get yards after the catch. Why are we making that pass? They call timeout. They got a full minute left to get 3. What was that play call? Why make that pass? What was the play call and why make that pass? That was so quick. We didn't even have any pressure yet. Why are you making that decision? All right, there we go. Oh, great field position from Denver. Short punt. Behringer, I mean, he's had his work cut out for him, our punter, in this first half. He's had about 4 punts, and he's not getting any distance on it. I thought the air was thinner in Denver. And he's not getting any distance on these punts. They're already at the 50-yard line. Lutz, in this type of, in Denver, he can kick it from the 40-yard line. Like, he could kick a 55-yard field goal. They need 10 yards. I love this commercial. All right, he's going back in the shotgun. Pass over the middle again. Oh, missed the tackle over the middle, and that's a first down. Gets out of bounds. That was Spillane. Just didn't have enough. Harvey had a step on him. Oh my God, could have had that tackle. Oh, that was Gibbons. That wasn't Spillane. That's Spillane's replacement, Gibbons. Yeah, you need to throw it away, Stidham. If you learned anything from that turnover, throw it away when you got nothing. It's looking like it's going to be... we can deal with 10-7, but I would have liked it reversed. We had the opportunity to get points. I hate that 3rd down call that we had. Will Lutz ready with 2 gloves. Louis Freedom. I like that, Tony Romo. All right, 2nd down and 10. Gets a couple more yards. Yep. The Louis Freedom play. I like what Tony Romo is doing right there. He's adding a little levity to the broadcast, having a little fun with it. I'm not sure if it's the time right now, Tony. I don't think people are going to be happy with you, but that's okay. 3 receptions for 17 for Sutton. He's got that touchdown. Their only points of the game. Early on in the game, too. You got 3rd and 4. He's rolling out to the right. He wants to get yards with his feet. He can't. He's looking to run. He wants to get out of the pocket. He wants to roll out. Shout out Ludacris. Roll out. Roll out, but we're not allowing it. We're not going to have that. Roll out. Can you guys still hear me? Will Lutz, 32 for 36 this season. His long is 57. Probably looking at a 40-yard field goal right here. Oh, 54. Never mind. That's a deep one from Lutz. He misses it. The wind pushes it away. Boom. That's huge. Okay, we can come with points on the other end. We can come away with points the other end. The wind right there. You can see the wind push it to the right. Come on. Lutz didn't have it. Poor Will. Put 2 L's on the name Will. Will deserves to have 2 L's, not 1. And that's why you're missing them. There's 1 L for you, Will. And that's a missed field goal. Drake May set back to pass. He steps up. Does just short. He had him to get into field goal range. He was looking for booty. Aren't we all, Drake? But you got to find the booty when it's open. Don't miss out on your opportunity for free booty downfield. All right, 15 seconds, 2nd and 10. We're looking to get 15 yards for the target field goal line. I mean, is that a 60-yard field goal that this guy can kick? Campbell. Set us back 5 yards. Our 2 rookies on the offensive side of the ball have shown that they're rookies in the playoffs. Drake May has not had a good playoffs. Will Campbell has not had a good playoffs. And still, we're in the AFC Championship game. That's something to note. Our number 1 pick from last year's draft has not panned out the way that we hoped. At this moment, I'm not totally set on him being bad. He just hasn't been good in the playoffs. He's also coming back from an injury. He's got time to throw. He's looking way deep. Drake May deep ball. Nothing on the other end of that. I don't like that. I don't like the deep, going for the deep ball right there, because now we're looking at 3rd and 15. It wasn't even open. We're looking to make a pass like that on Surtain. That ain't happening. Yeah, he does some corny boxing shit on the back of the end zone. All right, good pressure. He's stepping up in the pocket. He's trying to do something. Get down. Get down. Call time. Call time. That was genius right there. He did enough for the first down. We still had a second left to clock. We did. We have 1 second. Let's go for a real long field goal. Great play by Drake May. That was right there. Very aware. Keen awareness. He's almost like a hunter with the awareness right there. We got 3, 2, gets down. Yes, that's a timeout right on top of it. Look at Brable was ready. Right by the ref. Look at me. Timeout. Timeout. Okay, we got some wind at the back. It's a little chilly in Denver. You can see the breath. That's an indication of the weather, of the coldness. It ain't like it is in New England, though. Andy Borregales, similar percentage. We got a 63-yard field goal. Wind going from right to left. Left to right if you're looking at him right now. He had enough leg. It just wasn't enough. He had enough leg, he just was not on target. Okay. You know what? The fact that we came out of that net positive, that's fine. All right. Riley, he knows what he's doing. It is a horse race. If you're in the chat, if you are a T-timer, you pick a number between 1 and 6 on this die. It corresponds to a horse. It's boring to you. If you have a team in this is a good game. It's a hard-fought game. But corresponds to a horse on the horse racetrack right here. First come, first serve in the chat. We already got 6 taken. I want a full board. What I'm doing too is second half cocktail, second half tea time margarita. I'm going to show you how to properly make a margarita, okay? We got Evan showing up. Hey! making 3 numbers left. We got 2, 4, and 5 available. I want a full racetrack. I'm going to show you how I make my cocktail. I'm going to bring the cocktail in here, okay? It's crazy just unplugging that one ear, how differently everything sounds. We got a call. We're getting a call coming in. Oh, hello.
There we go.
We got the boys are on the stream. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Look at these guys. Hold on. Hold on. All right. We're making a cocktail.
I FaceTime you, you dog me, and then you get a group one, you answer.
Wow, that's messed up. Wait, I need a glass. I need a glass to pour this in. That's going to be important.
We're on the whiskey. Mike wishes he was on whiskey. He's on beer because of the fact that the snowstorm came and he just sat there for 4 days going, I should probably go to the liquor store. You don't think I should probably go buy some of this stuff. And then fast forward 4 days, he never left.
I gotta go.
And now he's got no whiskey.
All right, here we go. We're making a cocktail on tea time. All right, so what we do here, we got the, we got the shaker right here. Making a cocktail. We do 3 totes of the tequila. Other people are going to do 2 or 1.5. I'm going to do 3. 1. Oh, shit. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do this over the keyboard. 2. 3. All right, we got 3 things of tequila. That's going to be step number 1. Step number 2, Cointreau. This is the second ingredient that goes into a tea time margarita. This is going to be the second ingredient going in. You just do one of these. Only need one. Only need one of those. So we got 3 parts tequila, 1 part Cointreau, a liqueur, and then the last part. See, if I wasn't showing this to you all, I would get the tahini rim going. It's too much of a messy situation. Might do that on my next upcoming cocktail. On the next margarita, we do the organic around here. We get the organic lime juice. Do a little pour. Only one of these too. Another thing I forgot. Hold on. Of course you gotta shake it up, but I forgot to put ice in the shaker. Hold on. Alright, we got the shaker in place. Shaker in place. You got the top line. It's a little crooked. And then fully assembled. Get a little shake going. Patriots go to the Super Bowl. Boom, 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 boom. All right, you do a little this, you demask it, and then the pour. This is the most important part. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That is a signature tea time margarita. All right, I gave everyone enough time. I thought we would have a full horse race board, but 3 out of 6 ain't bad. We got Mac in the 1. We got 3 for Ev, 6 for Riley. Riley, the 6 has gone a little bit silent. The 6 has been a little bit cold. More often than not, it's going to win, but the 6 has been a little bit cold recently. All right, let's set this up here. Perfect. Get a look at the toes. Nope, not too much, you freaks. All right. Here we go. Whoa. All right. 1, 3, and 6 are the live horses. Let's get it going. It's a 3. That's Ev right there. Come on, Ev. Set the tone. It stays in. Oh, you can't see it. You can't see it. It's a 5. It's 5. It just stays in. It's just enough. It's a 6. There you go, Riley. Get yourself on the board. We need a 1. It's another. Oh, there was a 1 we received. Riley, it's too late. I'm already doing the green. There's a 6. Baby, you don't want the red, Riley. You're in the lead. Here we go. 2 and 4 looking to get out of the gates. It's another 1. You sure you want me to switch the dice, Riley? You're winning. It's a 1. There you go, Mac. Come on. You need to show up. I don't see. Are you on this? No. He's not even on the horse race leaderboard. There's 3. There's Evan getting involved, too. We like that. It's a 4. 4 needed to start at some point. Looking for the 2. It's a 6. Riley, he is cruising this race. He has a commanding lead. It's a 4. Okay, the 4 is going to get going. Where's the 2? We need every horse out of the gate. Everyone to get involved. It's a 4 again. The 4 is hot. The 4 won last race. It's a 2. There we go. Now it's a full race, and now we go. It's a 4 again, tied up with Riley. 4 and 6 tied for the lead. 1 and 3 tied back there as well. And there's a 6 again. Right when 4 comes to tie the lead, 6 pulls away. Only a couple spots away from victory. It's off the board. It's a 3. Evan would have liked that. Oh, it's another 6. Riley, he wanted to switch the die, but the 6 is hot this game. It's a 4. It's a 4. We need a 1 and a 3 just to keep it interesting. Give us a. Oh my God! I think it's just a 6 all the way, Riley. It could be a quick one. It could be a quick. Oh my God! It was 6 all the way. This guy wanted to change the dice just because he hasn't won in 1 horse race. Joke's on you. You get enough to get the win. That's an easy Riley victory. That was an easy Riley victory. Come on. Oh, hold on. Woo! Here we go. All right, good win, Riley. We will make. Let me make the update for you. Horse race leaderboard. That is 9 for Riley. He's looking to win in back-to-back months. All right, so if you GG's in the chat first of all. GG's in the chat if you are if you're in the chat. GG's for Riley because we're gentlemen around here. What we're gonna need to do if you're watching right now, if you're on the stream, if you're tea timing, the last 2 horse races of today, one at the end of the 3rd quarter, one at the end of the game. Those are going to be worth 3. Both of them are going to be worth 3. We're looking to make a little bit of a comeback in the late stages of the month. All right. I think the green die, Harood. All right. All right. First try of the cocktail. I will give a 1 to 10 rating. The tahine rim, I'm kind of mad that I sold myself short and didn't set up the tahine rim. It's pretty easy. I'll get it going on the next one. But cheers to the first cocktail of the day. Good luck to the Patriots in the second half. Let's keep pressuring and firing up Stidham, and let's show why we are the New England Patriots. Pretty good. It's a little, you almost want to do a little bit less than a full thing of lime juice. It's almost too limey, too tarty. You want like another flavor in there. That's what I've been finding. I think if I had jalapenos, I would have made it a spicy marg, and that would have really taken it up a notch. I'll give this a 7.8 out of 10. It's not the best. It's not the worst by any means. It's pretty solid. It's going to do the trick. Riley, I watched the first Mario movie. I thought it was great. Is there another new Mario movie that's out? Let's finish what we came here to do. And this is the Old Tony Gives It a Go segment where we are going into, I read a news headline, which I already read at the 2-minute warning. Then halftime comes around. After the halftime horse race, we read the rest of the news headline to figure out what the story was about. The news headline was, Tony Romo receives warning before the AFC Championship game. And the question is, what's the warning? This is written by Andrew Hollerman on Sunday at 10:36 a.m. Andrew, good on you. You were doing more than I was at 10:30 on this Sunday morning. CBS will have the call. Riley, I gotta read this story. CBS will have the call of the AFC Championship game on Sunday afternoon. The Denver Broncos will be hosting the New England Patriots with a spot in the Super Bowl on the line. Broncos quarterback Jarrett Stidham will be facing Patriots quarterback Drake May with it all on the line in the AFC. It should be a good one on CBS. Jim Nantz, Tony Romo, and Tracy Wilson will have the call of the game. Nantz and Romo have faced criticism for their calls in recent weeks. NFL fans are warning them to be on their A game heading into the kickoff Sunday. So the only warning, it wasn't from CBS, it wasn't from their higher-ups, it's just from us as football fans. You better be on your A game. You better make it, Tony. I'm going to be liking this game. If I don't like watching this game and you're on the call, because you on the call, you're going to be, I'm going to be pissed. For those of you that issued a warning to Tony Romo saying he should be on his A game, you know who's always on his A game? Always on his T game? Tony. Watch Tea Time. It's simple as that. It's simple as that. If you want the A game every time, you watch Tony Burke. All right, looks like this second half is starting up. Drake May has a third of the passing yards that Stidham has, but one less of the turnovers, and that's the difference between this game being 7-0 and the game being 7-7. Crucial turnover by Stidham. He's not losing this game for them. Dre's not winning it for us either. Drake May. Oh, we got some snow flurries going on. Okay. Wow, people are at the bar today? Where the fuck? How the fuck? I mean, I guess you just walk there. Sean Payne's always talking like this. He's always talking with his mouth like this. He's like, well, this is what we need to do. He's such a douchebag. Snow flurries in Denver. What does that mean for the second half? All right, if you need 5 yards, give it to Diggs. That's been the formula. Let's go. All right, second half. Let's bring it to him. Let's go. Let's win this game. Let's go to the Super Bowl. Here we go to the Super Bowl. 7-7, 2nd and 5. Drake May under center. He's handing the ball off. Stevenson, not really any yards to find. Looked like he went right up where a blockage was. Find the open holes. You don't need to go where the blockages are just to prove yourself, just to say, hey, I can run through this. Find an opening for yourself, Ramondre. Weather right now, this is important. Temperature, 24 degrees, feels like 12, aka it's cold. Good amount of wind, 13-mile-per-hour winds is nothing to fuck with. All right, we are more than a minute left, or a minute into the third quarter. Patriots with decent field position. We're looking at a 3rd and short. Looked like a false start. We hand the ball off to Ramondre. Did he get enough? It's going to be close. It's going to be really close. Do we get it? Did they give it to us? That's a first down. From where they gave that, I love that run. And that run almost tells me that we would have went for it on 4th. He gets up in the air, Stevenson. Yeah, that's more than a first down. That's well over a first down. He wasn't down till right there. That's over a first down. Let's keep the chains moving. Let's get points on this drive. Doesn't need to be a lot, but let's get points. Handing the ball off, Stevenson on the edge. He gets enough for a yard. He was met behind the line of scrimmage, so decent running right there. The conditions have changed dramatically in Denver. The snow flurries are coming in. Let's hear. Oh my God, this is what you love. When the game starts to turn up, when the weather starts to turn up. Drake May giving the ball off again. Great run, Ramondre. Enough for a first down. He's running hard. So I think what we might have noticed, you don't really see much out of Ramondre. He's not the celebrator, but the fact that we got a little bit of this, it's a good sign. If New England was going to win, they needed to give the ball to Stevenson. And Tony, I was thinking just like you. My stance on them, I don't know what I feel like once something starts getting hated online, it's really easy just to pile on that. I think they're pretty good. I think Tony says some weird stuff sometimes, and maybe because of his voice and his inflections, it doesn't sound right, but I think they do a good job. Nance is a classic commentator. Like, his voice just reminds you of big moments, and Tony, he's not as good as I thought he was at first, but he gives some good insight in there. Honestly, this is a huge bias because he's my favorite football player of all time too. But Tom Brady, I think, is great in the booth. The insight that he gives is something that I would never think for NFL games. All right, we're going back. Okay, we got Henderson in there. We want to keep running the ball right now. I think that was the sentiment. That was the message in the locker room at halftime. We're giving the ball back, looking for some yards. Run the ball on 1st and 2nd down on every set of downs this drive. And if we're looking to run in between the tackles, it can't be with it can't be with Henderson. It's got to be Stevenson. He's shown time and time again this is not his game. And look at that. Go left. Even though the run's designed to the left, cut it up right. You saw something there. He's always stopping before the line of scrimmage and then making a decision. We need you to hit the hole hard. One cut and go. 3rd and 9. We don't need a first down right here. We can make it 4th and short. Stepping up, Drake May. First down and then some. Keep going, Drake. Take it all the way. Oh, yeah. Yards. Come on, man. Drake May running it up the middle. Come on. He's been all. I don't care if we have to do it all on the ground. I don't care. I don't care if Drake May throws for less than 100 yards. Let's do what we can to wrap up this victory. Handing the ball off to Stevenson again. Gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. Gain of nothing. I'm not mad about this type of game, though. If this is what it takes, I don't mind running it again either. I don't mind fake I wouldn't mind a fake run to the right, bootleg to the left. Drake has the option to either tuck and run or go. Oh, well, those are the same options. Tuck and run or throw is better. So there's a big. They got more passing yards. We almost got double their rushing yards. That's where games are won. Drake May in the shotgun, stepping back. He's got pressure. He's throwing it deep. Oh, he had Ramondre too. He kind of gave up on that. I think that was more in play than he thought. But that looked like it was available. What? Oh wait, he did have to. Oh man, if he didn't have pressure, what was that? That confused the fuck out of Will Campbell. He thought Benito was gonna come rush him, and once he went to go into coverage, he's looking around as to who do I block. Campbell has not looked good this game. We got 3rd and 10. I think we're gonna run it. Oh no, it's the fake. Okay, a little screen pass, a dump off to Henry. Find yards. Take yards where you can. That's a first down. Great patient running by Henry. A little dump off. That was a McDaniel special. Man, they're saying we're short. A little pop off, a little Peter pop off in there. Did anyone just see that? I wish that was on camera. I have the shaker over here, and what can happen is we put the top on it, it builds up pressure, and then the top just popped off of it. Oh man, I wish that was at like a bigger moment, like a touchdown. That would have been twice the amount of fun. Oh, 4th and 1, and we're going for it. Looks like a tush-push situation. We got big boys going behind Drake May. Milton Williams and Tonga back there to push Drake May for the first down. We call timeout. I don't know if I like a timeout call right there. We could use that timeout later in the game. Fourth and 1. Look at this guy. I like that look out of that Broncos fan. I can't lie. 4th and 1. We go out in the same formation, same position. It makes you wonder why we would waste the timeout if we knew the play that we were doing already. Oh, looks like we might be changing something. Get over there, Ramondre. Oh, no. He pushes himself. Is it enough? I don't think he got it. What a horrible tush push. What a horrible, those guys weren't even pushing him. First down, I mean, that was really close. And that's a play that it's tough to overturn that call on the field because you can't see anything. Great line in the sky. That was a horribly run play. That was such a poorly run play. Those guys that lined up in the backfield, those defensive linemen, they were good for nothing. They didn't push. They didn't do anything. Drake May just got stood up at the line of scrimmage. Okay, we're saying first down. Go. Go. Oh, challenge flag. And like I said, it's a tough play to challenge because this replay isn't really going to show us anything conclusive. And I think he was even just saying, look at the above angle. Look at the aerial angle. And someone must have told him that in his headset. Look at the aerial angle of this. And this is exactly why you tea time. You get that before Nance even said it. Nance just said the same thing I did. He said that it looked like his crew was telling him to look at the aerial angle. And that's why you do it, people. That's why you tea time, because you get all the analysis, you get all the good stuff, but you get the entertainment too. Let's get a quick look at the ESPN box score. That always brings me some peace. Wow, there's a lot of spittle on this keyboard. Tell the boys getting excited. Woo! Box score. All right, Patriots side of the ball. Drake May, 55 yards passing. 9 for 17 with a 60 quarterback rating. Not good, I'll say it. But he's also rushed for 50 yards. 3 for 50 on the ground with a touchdown. Leading rusher in the game. Ramondre, 35 yards on the ground. Okay game. Travion Henderson, 5 yards on the ground. Only screen passes to him. Only gadget plays to him. Do not run him in between the tackles. In terms of leading receivers, Stephon Diggs has 5 receptions, only 17 yards. Most yards is Mac Hollins, and that was just on 1 grab. Man, this is a little nerve-wracking right here. Just looking at that, it's like that's not the stat line of a team that is goal to go with a chance to go up in the game. Stidham, on the other hand, he's looking good. 123 yards and a touchdown. That one, ever since we started sending pressure, that his complexion changed. It changed the whole complexion of the game. RJ Harvey, the leading rusher with 29 yards. Stidham right behind him. He's got 15. Marvin Mims, he's got 57 receiving yards. He's the leading yard getter. And then Cortland Sutton, he's got the most catches. He's got 3 grabs. Not a lot going on not a lot of offense going on either way is really the moral of the story. They stood. Oh, it stood. That stood. That's all we needed. Waste of a challenge. Waste of a timeout. Give it to Ramondre. Keep chugging. Push him forward. Oh, I thought, okay, he's just short. Give it back to him. You know we're giving it back to him. You know we're giving it back to him. Come on. And what I've been saying this whole time, you can't, when you challenge a play like that, spot the ball, tush push, no one knows where that ball actually is. This is a handoff to Ramondre, even though they're looking like they're crowding the box right now. Come on. Oh, no, there it is. A little fake. Oh, God. The snap was off. The snap was off. That was a little bit scary. I thought Drake faked like it went by him. See, it wasn't the greatest snap. He had to stop his momentum. Oh, man. If he had more time, then maybe you would have loved Ramondre getting in there just for tea time's sake, just for the Madden prophecy's sake. All right, Drake May, he wants the ball. He's passing it. He's stepping up. He's looking. Oh, no, he gets sacked. Man, I think we're going to end up kicking a field goal anyways. 4th and goal. Man, that drive for nothing. Granted, we did, what was that? What was that celebration out of that guy? A little bit of, oh my God. Moses gave up on it with those shiny shoes. Who cares about your shiny shoes, man? Continue to play. That was another case of a great coverage. Great coverage by the Broncos. And this is something, if you watch the Madden sim, I was doing great on the ground controlling the Patriots. I couldn't throw the ball at all. And that's what's happening with Drake. He's looking back to pass and nothing's open. The snow flurries, it affects your vision too. You can't see as well. You know what? We're fine with 3. We're winning the game. It was 7-0, now it's 10-7. 10 unanswered points. Let's get another stop, get more points on the board. Man. Nervous still. Let's see. Let's check it on the fellas. Just checking in on the fellas, seeing how they're doing. But we're getting a third quarter FaceTime going. Oh man, what do we think? Say it in the chat. If you're in the chat right now, if you're watching Tea Time, say what you think about the final outcome of this game. What's going to happen? I mean, it's nerve-wracking right now. We're close. It's back and forth. Not a lot happened on the offensive side of the ball either way. Drake May has not been great this playoff, and Will Campbell has not been great this playoff, and we're still winning games. That's a great sign of a great team. But if he's just the X factor and we just need a little bit more of him, we can take this from good to great. We can put this over the map and go to the Super Bowl, baby. Come on! Snow's intensifying. It's a snowstorm across the whole country. Denver gets it. Boston gets it. Wherever you're getting snow. Oh, God, is that going to stay in bounds? Okay, it does. He's returning it. Let's get him right there. Let's get him right there. Great tackle. Who's 19? Or 49, rather. Great special teams tackle. I love me as special teamers. That's where I made a living on the St. John's Prep varsity football team. You won't find me on the offense. You won't find me on the defense. But I'll make it on the special teams. Let me work my way up, too. Don't let me get out there at first. Just put me out there. I'm a special teams specialist only in the playoffs. Don't play me until then. Super Bowl appearances, 11. And then right behind us, the Broncos, well, 4 teams with 8. 11 Super Bowl appearances for the Pats, man. I love it. Here we go. Killing the play. It's nice and quiet in Denver when they got the ball. You can hear everything Stidham's doing. Handing the ball off on this first play. McLaughlin, he tries to bounce it outside. Good cut up the field. Gain of 2. Nothing happening there. Our house. It's our house when we're in Denver. Our house. It's like we're at home when we're away. We're undefeated. On the road as a football team. 8-0. Want to be 9-0 after this game. That was pretty good on the spot. Thank you. Thank you to the Tea Time Margarita for that one. That's what I will think. 2nd and 8. Flurries. Thank you for the Flurries update. 2nd and 8. Sit him back to pass with time. Over the middle. Oh, he drops it. Nothing going for McLeal, was I was calling him earlier. That's Jaleel McLaughlin. And that's the only pass Stidham's been able to throw. He had enough time. He sits in the pocket, throws something nice and easy over the middle, short of the first down, or he's rolling out to the right. Players cutting from all the way from the left side of the field to the right to get into his vision. How is this guy even watching the game right now? Vision is getting tough. This game's going to be won on the ground. All right, little swing pass to Mims on the right side. 3rd and 8. That's never going to work. That's never going to be enough for the first down. If that's all they trusted him to do right now, they've lost the plot. If you're trying to contain him right now and knowing that's what we want him to do. We want to keep everything in front of him. We want to keep everything just nice in front, nice and easy. And if you're playing right into our hands, that's not what you were doing at the beginning of the game. You're going downfield. They changed ever since we pressured Stidham on that play and he fumbled, they changed the whole type of play calling and not in his favor either. All right, Marcus Jones, he's a player. Oh, jeez. He gets blocked right into our guy. You're Riley. I completely agree with you. That Rams Seahawks game is gonna be an over type of game. There's gonna be a lot of points in that game. Oh, we got Evan in the chat right here. My neighbor just came home from a shift at Bridgeport Hospital, and car got stuck, so had to run and dig the car and drive away. I see that Stevie splits, Stevie stats, Stevie signs. Pay attention to the last part of that. Stevie splits, Stevie stats, Stevie signs. Stevie is the type of guy that's looking for signs. First of all, shout out to your neighbor. A shift at Bridgeport Hospital. Car got stuck in the midst of this snowstorm. People still have to work. People still have to show up to work, especially those on the front lines that are treating the well-being out there while I'm doing this little silly stream. Hold on. Whoa, that resolution when we came back. But Stevie, he doesn't see that as, oh, that's nice that this nurse, this doctor, this PA, they were able to make it to their shift at the hospital. No, that's translating to the Patriots game. That drive that you made where you thought you were stuck and made it to the hospital, that's a drive that the Patriots are about to do. We feel stuck right now. We can't get to that next level. We can't. But just like this person had to dig themselves out, the Patriots are going to dig themselves out, get the offense going in a positive direction. Here we go, and here's the drive. The snow is starting to stick onto the field. It's affecting the vision. Play action, throwing across the middle at the shoes. Tough one to booty right there. I would have loved to run on first down. Why haven't we tried a little pitch play? A little HB toss. I wouldn't mind that. All right. Oh, there we go. Drake May stepping up to run again. Get down on the ground, Drake. This guy's got 60-plus rushing yards. This had to be a part of the game plan, Denver. This had to be a part of the game plan. This quarterback likes to run. He's got 60-plus rushing yards. This is the difference between the game right now. Drake May was in a little hit at the end of that. Facing the dirt. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, get yourself up. Dust yourself off. Get the dirt out of the face mask. Come on. Let's run it again. Let's run it again. Clock winding down in this third quarter, too. Hand the ball off to Stevenson. Good run on first down. 4 or 5. We give it back to him. We got to give it back to him. Keep running the damn ball. Look how the weather changed in Denver. It's a totally different game. Oh, man, I'm excited. Look at Mac Hollins. I think he heard a song that he liked in the stadium. He's a guy that gets hype out there, and he'll get hype just to block all game. He might get his number called 2-3 times a game, but he's blocking the rest of the time. There he is, excited to block. Oh, it's a flea flicker. It's a flea flicker going downfield. Who's open? It's Mac Hollins. What did I say? Just get his number called every couple of times. He's going to answer the bell. And look, he's a good guy on top of it, too. He's helping out the person on the sideline. Not many players are going to do that. He's a good guy on and off the field. Within the inbounds and out of bounds. Flea flicker, we needed something like that. Hit Mac Hollins in stride. He's coming back. Yes. Look at that throw from Drake. Perfect spiral. Look, oh, that's who he hit too. That was a perfect angle of who he hit. Handoff. Stevenson, he's fighting for yards. Come on, let's keep running the ball. I don't care how it's done. Let's keep doing it. Drake May in the shotgun. 2nd and 6. Quick out pass. Oh, we had Booty. I mean, this has not been a great game. Looking for Booty on the sidelines. Looking Booty every single play. But Booty is just a little bit out of grasp. It looks so close. It's right there to touch. And you can't have it. You want it so bad. You want to hit him in stride. You want to get the Booty where it's going. You miss it. You miss it by inches. Story of a lifetime. 3rd and 6. Oh, this is it. This is 3rd and 6. This is where Drake May is not so good. Weird stat. Let's see if he can throw off the anomaly. Throw off the numbers. We're handing it off to Stevenson. Okay, that was kind of a give up. I would have loved handing the ball off to him again the play before that. I don't love the handoff on that play. All right, offense going on off the field. We got Andy Borregales from España. No, I think it's Colombia with that flag. Andy Borregales, 2 for 3 on the day. Hit a 22-yarder, missed a 63-yarder. This is right in the middle of those. 46. This is basically average distance, I would say, for a field goal. A lot of wind, a lot of snow, a lot of weather. He kicks it, he misses it to the right. I mean, we got to know that this is not a field goal game. If you've seen anything from the field goals before, it's too hard to kick in these conditions. Oh, that snap was wobbly. We can't be kidding. This is a classic game right now. This is such a classic game. 11, that should have been a penalty. Taking the helmet off in the field of the play. We gotta be playing. It's gotta be like we passed the 50-yard line. From then on, it's 4 down territory. We need to play 3rd down like we're gonna go for it on 4th down. We need to make this 4th and 3, 4th and 2, and go for those. Run the ball on 1st and 2nd down every single time. Maybe throw a play action in there with a short pass. Drake May, I mean, I don't know if him or Stidham can complete anything downfield. My God. We got 11 seconds. We gotta. Hey, what I'll do right now? 11 seconds left in the third quarter. If you're watching right now, we'll open up the horse race track. This one's worth 3, people. This one is worth 3. We'll open up the horse race track. Numbers 1 through 6. Pick a number like the sides of the dime. First come, first serve in the chat. Corresponds to a number on the racetrack. Each time your number gets rolled, you move up a spot till you hit the finish line. You hit the finish line, you get your name on the horse race leaderboard. You go up on the horse race leaderboard. At the end of the month, you win as much horse races as you can. You win more than everyone else. You win the monthly giveaway. What we're giving away this month, $25 free bet from Tea Time on the Super Bowl. Ball control this quarter. 13 minutes we've had the ball. 115 total yards to 6. We're dominating the second half. Let's keep it up. We figured out this offense. We figured out this Stidham. They can't fool us anymore. It's going to be a pitch play to the right. Handing the ball off. That's nothing right there. All right, third quarter FaceTime. Hey-yo! Andy Borregales. It's 4 down territory. It's 4 down territory. Every down. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Ready? 1, 2, 3. Andy Borregales! All right. Give me a number 1 through 6. Give me a number 1 through 6.
1 through 6, what does that mean?
Horse race.
Oh, give me Tony, give me
2.
2. I only do horse 2.
Ryan's got 2.
Tony, I only come in last.
The 2 pony. Who wants 6 is taken. Who wants a number?
Give me that ground beef.
Evan's got the 4.
Everything but top 1. He went posted up 3 times. That's not my fault. That's your fault.
There's Bowden.
Greg, I did.
Sorry, we got a group FaceTime going.
I went 4-2. I left the game at the 6.5 minute mark.
3, 2, 1. Bye! All right, setting up the horse race. Carl wants the 3. Carl's got the 3. We got 1 and 5 left. Who wants the 1? Who wants the 5? Casey gets a 5.
Tony, I'm only playing if you can get both big toes in the photo.
Oh, they're in today. You want to see Toad? Who wants the 1? Who wants the 1? I gotta go. Oh shit, alright, the game's back. What's going on? Shitty camera. Shitty camera's in action. Oh, we got it. I can't miss this. We'll do that. We'll do this next break. We'll do this next break. Oh, look at this. What's happening to the field right now? Why are the numbers so pronounced? Oh, they got the overlay going. I know it. I know a thing or two about an overlay. So there's one direction where the wind sucks. There's one direction where the wind's good. We'll give Obi the one. We'll give Obi the one. We'll get a horse race going. Oh, does he have a jump ball? Little Jordan Humphrey. Nothing is going on in the air. 4th and 5. The ball's going back to the Patriots already. All right, we got perfect time for a horse race. Perfect time for a horse race. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Here we go. Here we go. Ryan wanted both toes on there. There they are. Got both toes. Okay. 1 is Obi. 2 is Ryan. 3 is Carl. 4 is Evan. 5 is Casey. 6 is Riley. Let's get it going. And that's the one. That's O'Brien. Mikey O'Brien with the one. This one's worth 3 people. This one's worth 3. And there's another one. Mikey O'Brien coming up the middle. Coming up the edge. There's 5. Who's in 5? That's Casey. That's Casey. Can he get on the horse race leaderboard for the first time ever? And there's 2. Who's in the 2? That's Ryan. Ryan with the pony trick. Right. Oh, and there's 4. Who's in the 4? That's Stavlo. Stevie Splits with the 4. And there's 3. That's Carl. That's Carl. Riley, the only one not to have one yet. And there's 2. Who's in the 2? It is, I'm trying to remember this. It is, oh no, that's Ryan with the 2 pony. It's out of bounds. It's out of bounds. Ryan or Obi tie. There's 6. And we have all the horse races going. We have all the members going. Now we go. It's a 6 again. There's Riley. He's looking to go back-to-back wins. It's 5. Who's in the 5? That's Casey. 4-way tie. It's 4. I love how this is shaking out. 4 is Stavo. And 4 again. Stavo back to back. He's looking for the lead right there. And 1. Obi takes the lead back. 1 and 4 tied for first. It's 1 again. Obi's getting hot right when he needs to. Can he get another horse race win? There's 6. Right when you think he's in it. Right when you think he's out of it. 6 coming up the sidelines. And there's 1 again. Mikey O'Brien looking to make a move towards the end of the month. Another 1. I think it's this Mike O'Brien race if I've ever seen one. He's got the 1. And there's 3. Carl floated from the back. It's another 1. Mikey O'Brien. We're almost done. We need to be almost done. It's a 5. It's a 5. That's Casey. Give us a 1. It's a 1. Mikey O'Brien wins the race. Yabo. Yabo. That's a dub. That's a dub. Mikey O'Brien. And that's worth 3. GG's in the chat for Mike O. He might win this month. He's coming back. Mike O might win this month. Look at this. Horse race leaderboard. Mike O. He's got 6. Next one's worth 3, people. Next one's worth 3 too. All right, Drake May under center after the first run. Oh, we got first down? What happened? How did we get the first? Okay. I mean, we got the overlay going. I like this, but I almost like not knowing. I want to see the same conditions that the players see on the field. I don't want any sort of nuance to it. I want to feel like I'm there. Look at at this. You can't even see anything in the sky. How are these people even getting home? It's going to be a mess getting out of there. Oh, Washburn with the hair. The hair's looking good, Washburn. I like what you did there. It looks great with the snow in it. That should be a look. That's going to be like a new age looks maxing look. You put snow in your hair. Hand the ball off again to Stevenson. Great gain on second down. That's about 4 yards. Everything. We run the ball again. We run the ball again after that. Rush yards, look at that. 89 rush yards, and we've only been through one quarter of play, really, to 4 or 6 rush yards for Denver in the second half. This has been the difference between who's winning and who's losing this game. We're possessing the ball. We're controlling the momentum. And Vrabel's out-coaching Peyton right now, who a lot of people would probably say is a better coach than Vrabel. He's got time. Get rid of it, Drake. You can't hold on to it, my dude. You can't hold on to it like that. When it's a field possession game and we're just trying to get positive yards, you can't hold on to it. That's a lack of awareness. You can't take that sack. It's another coverage sack. That's been happening the whole time. If you watch the Madden simulation where I played this out, no one was open downfield. They couldn't find anyone. Drake couldn't find anyone to throw to. Similar position. Oh, come on, let's watch out for this snap. These are more tense situations than normal. There's more of a margin of error with everything that's going on. Oh, that doesn't look like a great punt, I don't think. More low to the ground. Okay. That's fine right there. Flips the field. They get it about the 30-yard line. We can live with that. 11:29 left in the game. We're up 3. Is this going to be the... It's either going to end 10-7 or... Oh, my God. Can we get an iconic snow field goal? Listen to this. Adam Vinatieri is the honorary captain for the Patriots for this game, and everyone remembers his snow field goal going against the Raiders to send us to the Super Bowl. Could we get something similar? Could we get something similar this game where it's Andy Borregales? We need 3 points, a snow field goal. I'm excited about it. People might not. There hasn't been a lot of action this game. It's been kind of boring, but it's close, and that's all you could really want. $11:29 left in the game. Denver with the ball down 3. Fake. Oh my God, that's nothing doing right there. Christian Ellis. Oh my God, how did he even break that? Look was going to get stopped in the backfield. Then he put on the turbo boosters. Christian Ellis, he's been everywhere for the Patriots in the playoffs. He's been the X factor on the defense, it seems like. Look, oh my God, and you have him in the backfield. You hesitate right there. He takes it, and he gets yards on the outside. Great blocking by the tight end right there. Here we go, handing the ball off. R.J. Harvey trying to get the first down. Can he get tackled behind the line of scrimmage? We got third down coming up. I thought he had the first down on that. Hand the ball off again. Third down. That's a first down. Turning the third down to first down, keeping the sticks moving. Man, I mean, it is like Tony Romo said earlier. He was making those sexual innuendos. That was the ask. That was the one warning that he had going into this game. More sexual innuendos when he said the game was getting tight. This game's really tight right now. It's a matter of inches. And right now, the only thing that could be found out there is yards on the ground, not yards through the air. They're on their own 43. See, I don't like the overlays. I like to see what they see and not even knowing where you are on the field. Handing the ball off again. No, it's a play action fake. He's rolling out as he likes to do. He's got nothing. He's throwing the ball out of bounds. Nothing is going to be found in the air. This is why it's like, there's going to have to be one to get points. To get into solid field position, we got to do shit like we did last time where it's the flea flicker. That's the only way that people are getting yards. You can't get traditional yards the passing way, throwing it in the air. Stidham in the shotgun. He wants to make something happen. Can he? He's looking right, throwing right. There's nothing there. We sniffed that out. They can only throw bubble screens. 3rd and 10. These coaches, both the offensive coaches, Sean Payton for the Denver Broncos, I assume he's involved in the offense to some degree, and Josh McDaniels, they're racking their brains right now thinking, when and what big type of gadget play can I do to change this game around, to make this a different sort of outcome, to put us into field position where we can actually score from. Get him. Over the middle. If he caught it, it was for nothing. If he caught it, it was for a couple yards. They're punching the ball back to us. Now it's turning almost into a field possession game, into a just possessing of the ball game where whoever's going to have the ball for more of the time be able to just wane out the clock, eat away at the clock, control the pace of the game. That's who's going to win. The Patriots have been doing that in the second half when the weather changed. Yes. What do you need, Ev? Yeah, no governments around here. Tell me what you want. Great punt. Great. The punter on the Broncos greater than the punter on the Patriots. That it's making a big difference in this game. Crawshaw. It's not the crawdaddy, it's the Crawshaw. He's pooching it into the corner. We got coffin corners. 13 push-ups. All right. 13 push-ups. You got them. Let me get this going. 13 push-ups. He's been in Tea Time Studios before. He knows how hard it is to even get into a push-up position. Yeah, you don't want to see the crotch, but you will. All right. Nope. We're opening up the door. We're getting the chair out of here. We're getting the chair out of here for the push-ups. Let's see. Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. 13 push-ups for the Patriots. This is for you all, and specifically for my co-host of Tea Time Tailgate, Stevie Splits. 13 push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 with the submerge. You can't forget the submerge. Come on now. Come on. That's a little throwback. If you've seen Tea Time in the past, if you are a true Tea Timer and remember the days where we were on the PS5 and push-ups was the challenge, that shouldn't have looked all that unfamiliar to you. Oh, with the buns popping on that? Could you see the full push-ups? I felt like that was a good camera angle. I did get a little bit more winded than I was expecting. All right. I mean, the farm is open. I mean, I think we're going to see a little bit of golf on Tea Time once the golf season gets going and football's over. I think we could see Sunday golf calls on Tea Time. That would be fun. Ball on the New England 8-yard line, their own 8-yard line. They have the ball, and wild guess we're running it here. Oh, he falls down. God, I mean, this is the type of game that's going on right now. No yards can be gained in a positive direction, only a negative one. Supposed to be a handoff. Our running back slips. Oh, he gets caught up right there. That's a snowy part of the field. It's a snowy part of the field. Drake made good awareness just to step up, try to get some yards back. That's okay. We can withstand that. 2nd and 13 from our own 5-yard line, though. And you know we're running the ball here. Ball on our 5. We're almost halfway through the 4th quarter. Handed it off. Oh, my God. It's hard to get any footing. Good gain of like 2 right there. Is this going to be the final score? It's looking like there's no way for any team to move the ball. I think this is going to be the final score right here. Yeah, I mean, what can you do? Drake rolling out. He wants a short pass. He throws it out of bounds purposely because he has nothing. And we got to give the ball back. I mean, these defenses, they got to hold strong. They know that it's up to them to not allow any points. A touchdown in this game either way ends it. A touchdown in this game either way ends it. If we can manage to get a touchdown either way ends it. We're on our own 7-yard line. This is such a nerve-wracking punt. This with the conditions and everything. This could all come down to this. All right, wait. Oh, we think he shanked it. He fucking shanked it. We're in a bad spot. We're in a bad spot. How is he supposed to... Look at this. He's still going down the field. He absolutely shanked it. He absolutely shanked it. Oh, my God. You could tell right when it went off his foot. This is what I always say. Like, this is a multi-billion-dollar league. How is it up to these refs to see right down the line where it went out? If you're looking right down the line, how are you supposed to see where the ball went out of bounds? Our punter has been horrible today. Oh, God. I can't believe the way this game changed with the snow. It changed the whole thing. Ball on our own 33. It was basically a 28-yard punt. They can't kick a field goal from basically anywhere on the field. Oh my God. How the fuck did that happen? Get him! Get him! Nice play! Nice play in the backfield. Nothing is going on in the positive direction for either of these teams. It's all defense. That's insane, the change. Keep it, and then we want to keep. Come on, now we want. Yeah, and there's the final shot. What we got right now, 2nd and 12. This is not field goal weather. You can't kick a field goal in this type of weather. They'll try it though if they're from this position. Stidham in the shotgun, quick bubble screen to Harvey. Can he get any yards? Great tackle by Davis. Great tackle by Davis to stand him up right there in space in the snow. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Less than 6 minutes left in the game. All right, Stidham. He's in the shotgun. He's looking to step up. He wants to run for a first down. Can he get enough? He doesn't. But that completely changes the complexion of this field goal. What are you looking for, Humphrey? Yeah. No one cares if anyone was holding you, bro. They got to expect that. They got Chase on out there. He's the fastest guy on the defense. He's out there making plays. Great play by 21 not to dive low and questionably get a late penalty for hitting the quarterback. 46-yard field goal from Lutz to tie the game. Windy conditions in Denver. Snow coming down. Wind sideways. Can he do it? Will Lutz. He kicks it. It looks wobbly. He missed it. That's a missed field goal. Patriots ball. It's not a field goal game. It's not a field goal game. You need a touchdown or you're not scoring. It's not a field goal game. Man, now we have it in good position. Now, let's run the ball. Let's take some clock. Let's pin them deep. They know they can't even kick a 46-yard field goal. Oh, I think we got a hand on it. I think he got a hand on it. Schooler, the special teams extraordinaire. All right, we got the ball. Basically, after all that time had elapsed, is basically we gained 30 yards on the offensive side of the ball with the exchange of us punting, them missing the field goal. We just gained 30 yards after all that. We're not in the shadow of our own end zone. We can breathe a little bit. Stevenson plunging forward for 2, maybe 3. Keep the clock moving. There's less than 5 minutes left. Just run the ball. Run it again. Run it again. They're going to get the ball with less than 3 minutes having to score a touchdown. Oh, God. He gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard or two on the play. I don't care. I don't care that happened. We're not getting a first down if we try throwing it. We need to run the ball again. They have 2 timeouts because they missed the challenge earlier, which is going to be crucial. I don't care. We run the ball again. They get the ball with less than 3 minutes, 2 timeouts, and they need to kick like a 30-yard field goal. The snow melts in May. Don't really get that. Doesn't really make a lot of sense, but okay. Were you expecting snow in Denver? Because it wasn't starting the game with snow. We run the ball again, as I ordered, as I expected. We run the clock down a little bit more. They're not taking a timeout. They're going to get the ball back with between 2:30, 2:45 left on the clock. Timeout? Why'd the clock stop? Why'd the clock stop? Timeout Denver. I don't know why they would let more seconds run off the clock for them to call the timeout. Are they going to get time back? Did they call it earlier? Yeah, they did. Three 3:11 left in the game. Stidham with the ball with a chance to at least tie it with 3. Win it with 7. My God. I mean, look at this. I'm looking at the box score of the game right now. We have 86 pass yards and 132 rush yards. 200. Let's see. I want team stats. Yeah, team stats. $197 to 180 total yards. That 17 yards of offense is equivalent to 3 points, if you're wondering. All right, we're punting the ball. A little bit better of a punt from Behringer. Not great still. Behringer, he's had a punt it too many times. Let's see how many total punts we've had. I don't know how they can see when the ball goes out of bounds. You look down the line and you just guess it went over around here. 1st and 10, they're on their own 32. They need at least, no team's been able to gain any yards. They need at least 60 yards to kick a field goal, to be in field goal range. Stidham trying to step up and throw. He throws a little chest pass, a little bounce basketball pass. That ain't working. That's not a good look, Stidham. No matter if you complete it, it's not a good look. That just wastes time. You got nothing on that play. Chason has been unbelievable this game. Chason's been unbelievable this game. He can't even throw it. He's just pushing it. Pushes it out. Here we go. Stidham throwing a pass. He's throwing it deep. Pick it off. Yes, that's going back to us. Let's go. Christian Gonzalez. No way Stidham's making that pass. It's funny he thought for a second that he could do that. That could be the game right there. 2-minute warning, 1 timeout left for the Broncos. Let's go. Let's go. What a play. Pay the man. I can't believe they even tried to make that pass. There we go. Hit the ball off. Go, go, go. That's a gain of 3. That's hard to come by in this game. Come on. All right, we're at the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Two-minute warning. We're up by 3. I love this commercial whenever it is. I need another cocktail. I can't go into mixing a cocktail right now. We need to finish this game. Celebratory cocktail after. I mean, yes, Riley. It was not exciting. It was not exciting. There was really no offense happening on either side of the ball. But if you're a fan of either of these teams, your butt is clenched. You're tight the whole game because the snow's coming down. You're just looking for any sort of offensive advantage. I love it still. I mean, just the setting. It doesn't have to be that exciting with the actual gameplay. Just the setting of an AFC Championship game in the snow. Oh, come on, let's finish it out. Let's finish strong. So I've been going back and forth with this in my head this whole time on the next game. Who's gonna win the next game? No, we can't go there yet. I'll wait till after the game to go there. But we'll do horse race. We'll do breakdown. That's a great lineup. Horse race. It's so great that I have to write it down. Breakdown of the game, and then prediction of the next game. Gotta write it down. Look at these show notes. Look at these show notes. Come on. Let's get a first down and end it. We have a chance to go to the Super Bowl. We were one of the worst teams in football last year. We were one of the worst teams in football last year. Here we go. Hand the ball. Gaining nothing right there. Do they call timeout? Final timeout from Denver. Minute 56 left in the game. Look at McDaniel. He's still wearing a visor when it's 20 degrees and snowing. That was a funny look just to see the visor and the snow globe of hair of Snowhead. 3rd and 6 at their own 40. We run the ball again. I almost like a play action where only if it's absolutely open we throw the ball. If not, Drake May just tucks it, gets on the ground, we run out some clock. Because a first down wins the game. I wouldn't mind a play action. Everyone's expecting the run. That could ice the game right here. That could ice it. Do we have the balls to do it? It's a play action, exactly what I imagined. Go! 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 Get him first! He got it! Yes! That's the game! We're going to the Super Bowl! We're going to the Super Bowl, baby! Oh, yes! Look at him! Drake May! He knows it too! He knows what he did! Rewind the play. Rewind the clock on that. I say let's have the balls to roll out, run the ball with May. Oh, that's difference between winning the game right there. Drake May with the balls. Vrabel, you go to the Super Bowl, baby. Back in New England, this time as a coach. Victory formation. Let's kneel it down. Let's kneel it down. Yes. Let's kneel it down. Yes. Yes. Patriots are going to the Super Bowl. I can't believe it. We were one of the worst teams in football last year. 4-13. We had the worst coach in the whole NFL. Let's go. Drake May pumping up the crowd in Denver as we kneel it out. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to the Super Bowl. What an opportunity. What an opportunity. Broncos cover. If we look at the Madden prophecy, man, I should have wrote it down, but if we look at the Madden prophecy, Patriots won by 2 of the Madden prophecy. They win by 3 right here. Denver covers. Patriots win. One more knee. One more knee. What a game. That is fucking incredible. We're going to the Super Bowl. I can't believe the Patriots are in the Super Bowl. This is amazing. This is everything you could ever want. We were one of the worst teams in football last year. We get a little bit more wind underneath the wings of our rookie quarterback. We get Vrabel, Coach Vrabel, former linebacker, Super Bowl winner with the Patriots. We get him back to coach the team. We turned the whole season around. We were the worst team in football last year, at least one of them. Now we are one of 2 teams remaining going to the Super Bowl, baby. Let's go! Let's go! Who's it going to be? Seattle or Los Angeles? Who wants a piece? We get a rematch. That's how many times we've been in the Super Bowl. Either team that's going to win, it's going to be a rematch. And wait, we beat both these teams in the Super Bowl before. Oh my God, I can't believe we did it. What a team. What a team. 10-7 victory. Patriots going to the Super Bowl. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's so awesome. I wonder. It didn't seem like Bo Nix would make a difference. Hold on. We got an interview after that I want to see. He's a professional. He's a professional. He's 23 years old and he's a professional. Look, Everyone loves Vrabel too. He loves. We love him as a coach. That's a win. Riley, you're the only one in the chat right now. I don't know if we can do it. What a game. What a game. So awesome. I mean, it wasn't that great of a game, but we're going to the Super Bowl. In the next game, well, let me break it down first. I wrote it down. Riley, you're the only one in here. We'll do a horse race another time this week. We can't do a horse race now with you the only one in here. I'm sorry, buddy. All right, so that is the end of the AFC Championship, and my New England Patriots going to the Super Bowl. Beat the Denver Broncos at home. The first time we did this ever in the history of our team, going to Denver and winning a playoff game. It was a hard-fought battle. Even beginning this game, in the beginning, our offense wasn't looking good. The snow started coming down, and neither offense could do anything. We played the three hardest defenses, the three toughest defenses in the NFL going to the Super Bowl, and could be another tough defense if we play Seattle. But Chargers, Texans, Broncos, those are all top 5 defenses. We won every single one of those games. You could tell how hard of a defense that Denver has, because we weren't able to, even when Drake May had time to throw, nothing was available. Nothing was open downfield. And kind of its pass yard show for it. But it was a game that was won on the ground. It was a game that was won with that one turnover. And that's the difference between winning and losing, is that Stidham does not turn the ball over right there. Denver probably wins this game because no points could be scored. Once that snow started coming down, I think there's going to be a lot of internet talk over the next, 2 weeks, because there's going to be a lot of talk on the internet these next 2 weeks about if that was a forward pass or not, because to me it actually did look like a forward pass. I'm surprised that they called that a fumble. Patriots ball, Patriots score a touchdown, and that was their only touchdown of the game. Once the snow started falling, neither team could move the ball forward. It was not a game that they could kick field goals. It was not a game that you could even throw passes for any sort of yardage, and it just stayed 10-7. Now we're going to play the winner of the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams game. These teams are pretty evenly matched. NFC West rivals. Rams won the first game. Seahawks won a barn burner, a real close game to end the season. Their final matchup of the season, they won in overtime. That was it. That was another tea time special. If you missed that one. To me, the Seahawks are the better team. The biggest question is their quarterback, but they're such a good team that it doesn't even seem like they need him to do much in order for them to win games. So, despite what I just said, I think the Rams have Darnold's number. That game that they won against the Seahawks they lost against the Seahawks last time was a fluke. The Rams are a better team. We're going to see Rams-Pats Super Bowl. That's going to be the most fun option out of everything. Man, I'm excited for anything that could come about. This was another edition of Tea Time, first AFC Championship edition, and I can hope that I do many more of these in the future, especially if the Pats are going to be involved, because this was a lot of fun and I enjoyed being a part of it in this way. Thank each and every single one of you for being a part of the stream, being the Tea Timer. I appreciate it. I will be back next week. The schedule is to be determined. We're kind of in flux right now. That football season is winding down, but we'll find something. We got game night coming up this week, so it'll be fun. Until next time, as always,